Mine to just started. Yeah. Yeah. Break's over.
Hello! Hi, Mad Hatter. Hello to Catron's chat. Hello, hello.
Hello!
As as you leave the knock. I see.
All hail demon supremacy.
You just left, Catron. I see how it is.
Would you... It didn't open up in a separate thing, so...
Really? So on my end, it says demon ended it.
There we go. A lot more better.
Okay, I have it on a separate thing.
Yeah, it
So
didn't open up in a separate window for me. It normally does.
yeah, I know. But anyway, we're back doing Tales of Lost Souls D&D
Yay!
campaign. Yippee! First session for the year. To our D&D viewers, I hope you had a lovely new year. I am going to be your DM again for Tales of Lost Souls this year. Demon. I am joined with three of my four active players. Uh, we have Nez.
Greetings.
Did you want to reintroduce your character?
I am Valden Lone Dream, a halfling munchkin.
Explains your character really well.
I made my character within the parameters that was set.
But we
Fair.
needed a tank healer and
Yeah,
bloody magic
but even
caster.
then, I did deliberately leave in weak points to my character because I do believe that playing a completely OP character is not really fun for either myself or the DM to balance around.
That is fair.
Yeah.
That is exactly why my dex score is a -1, which will really hurt against spells in the long run, but if I get too cocky, then the DM could put me in my place pretty easily.
We have Katron.
What's up, everybody? I'm Katron from Katron Universe, playing the Royston Uric. A swashbuckler which is blind and wields two swords. So, yeah, I am also going to be streaming my perspective. If anybody wants to open me up in a separate tab and set from demons. Because we all know that demon is the primary source. But anyway, yeah, that's me.
And last, but definitely not the least, the chaotic person, Chaos.
I'm a worm named Tiger piloting a meat suit named Chaos.
I see that's how we're going with this path now.
Nah, I'm a undead monk cleric named Chaos. That I have a pet worm named Tiger resting within my body, and I have a succubus wife. That's an archdemon, and if I so much as
Yes.
look at
Oh
another
my
female,
god, I completely forgot about that.
and if I
How
so
could
much,
you forget about Vanessa?
and if I so
Very
much as look
easily,
at
it was not part of my storyline.
if I so much as look at another female, I'm gonna lose my soul.
Well, that's going to be pretty hard, but I guess Vanessa needs to pay you a visit if you've forgotten about her so easily.
I didn't forget about her.
I
Katron
did.
did.
And then Chaos is this currently image of bloody
Rumor.
slime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but every time I search up, I only get anime girls.
You say that like it's a problem.
It's not a problem. I enjoy it, but
Now,
it's people.
one of our players that is Sage, a meta Sage, who plays Nash. Quickly show you his image as well. He is currently with family, still finishing up his New Year's events. So he may pop in later. If not, hopefully he'll be back next week. Because hopefully this year we'll be able to play at least every week, or hopefully maybe make it every fortnightly, because I know people have lives.
Yeah, okay. Makes fair.
So try and make that our goal this year, so we can play more D&D.
Yeah.
Now, not only do we have these players, we have Tiger, as Chaos mentioned, the pet worm that lives within his body, but we also have
Now,
one of
is
our
that worm statted?
NPC. Pardon?
Is that worm statted?
No.
No.
Does that worm have stats? Can it be killed?
I'll make up some stats later.
Does it have a HP bar?
I'll make one up soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You can only kill something which has a HP bar.
Anything else is immortal.
And we also have our sidekick, which NPC, which is controlled by Katron. They are Mushu, or some people call him Boy.
The
They
boy
are
god Mushu.
yes, the freaking god. They are a rogue druid, dragonborn.
The amounts of crits I have rolled with Mushu is
Wait, he's a dragonborn? I thought it was a kobold.
No, he's a dragonborn. He's just a
As
very
in-
young dragonborn.
This entire time I thought he was a kobold.
I know a lot of people do, but no, he's a dragonborn.
Yeah, I mean he's only going to be that small for 10 years, and then he's like considered a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
He's only gonna be young for your entire lifespan. Don't worry about it.
Um.
I'm gonna die
Yes.
before he reaches 10.
Now then, I will go over a bit of a bigger recap since we did go up on Christmas break. So, most of the party, minusing one player character, was whisked away to this world, traveling and drifting throughout the cosmos, like wandering lost souls. You met a strange but old monk, as well as the guide, who brought you to this world intact. You traveled on along the boat for a day or so, and arrived at the port of Sam Hill, I believe it's called.
Yep.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, it's been a while. There you met Mushu. You wiped out some bandits, freed the goblins, becoming a part of their tribe.
I was the only one that became a part of their tribe.
Yes. Again, this is just a quick recap, but going over everything that's happened so far in Arc 1. Then you went into the ruins that lie near Sam Hill, the first actual dungeon of this campaign, where you ran into some cultists, defeated some enemies, almost died a couple of times. Met
Sorry.
met your new and current companion, Dream. Not Dream. Jesus Christ, anything but Dream.
Why
Uh,
does everyone insist on calling my character by his last name?
Van Doom. I'm terrible.
My name doesn't. Does he really?
Well done.
Well done. I just say how I read it. Never mind. Continue on. You again. You defeated a couple of imp from memory.
Yep.
And then you did a little wrap up of Sam Hill. Said goodbye to some old friends, and then you started making your way towards the capital of the region, not the country, but the region, to report to the local noble. You currently got to Basaltmeal, currently in a dungeon / ruin there, but along your way you ran into the Saintess and her shield, Nebula, and as well as a mysterious individual.
Meow.
Meow, yes indeed. We then had some technical problems. You went down the first level, almost died again, and that's when we went into Christmas break.
We went down one. We came into the first layer, got technical difficulty, and then moved down to second from the DM's grace.
And then you almost died.
Let's be honest, it's always me that's almost dying, not the group.
Now, you
Actually,
are
it wasn't you last time. Surprisingly.
Now, all players are currently level 4 as well. So, that is a recap of Arc 1 and what happened last year. So far, have I missed anything of importance?
How much crits and Mushu managed to get? But anyway, no, not particularly.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
You've been given a lot of lore and history last year.
Yep.
And you've been granted a couple of blessings. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For this point in time. So we will move over to, if I'm not going to journal, the cave that you're in.
Ah, yes, back to the cave.
Yes, the cave that you almost died in. And you are free to move.
What are you guys talking? What are you talking about? I'm only 1 hit point away from my max.
I said you're free to move.
So we're not seen by the bandit that's over there?
Oh, right, there is that. Right. Completely forgot about that.
Me too.
It's mainly
No,
because I'm not in line the side of it, but yeah.
He
Yeah,
is preoccupied, and the reason why you have health is because you did a short rest before we finished last year.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, what would he be preoccupied by? Is he talking? Is he...
Is he dabbing?
I suppose that's the only thing I'd be able to see. Is he here? Is he talking
He
or anything?
would be
Twerking the fireplace.
He's
In-
dancing.
a state of thought and comprehension. Like, if you were to walk maybe like closer to here, he would then notice you. But back there, he wouldn't really care to look.
You see in the
then
middle
I'm-
of making a TikTok.
Then I'm going to gesture to my fellow party mates, sort of point into the room, and then I'm going to start drawing my sword.
Okay.
Very well.
And then I will slowly move into there, giving them time to do whatever it is that they were wishing to do.
I'm just gonna prepare myself too. Get my fists and spells ready.
I'm gonna go into a stealth.
That's what I was waiting on. I
Yep.
wasn't moving any further until
I
someone
forgot
said it.
stealth. Yes, stealth. Stealth.
I'm trying to give you ample time to do one.
No, let's
Mine wasn't that good. Damn it.
do stealth Mushu.
Of course, Mushu got the highest stealth.
Yeah, Mushu does have the highest stealth.
Okay. Only Yurik and Mushu are stealth.
Naturally.
Well, I wasn't even going to attempt it because I'm about to blow my stealth anyway. Because I am going to start waltzing into the room, and I'm going to rather loudly announce, "Sorry, gentlemen, it looks like you've been evicted."
Sorry.
I'm just gonna. I'm just
And
gonna
with
follow
that,
behind
he would then, instead of being like just a calm, relaxed state, they would become extremely annoyed and would now be in a state of, I'm going to bloody rip your guts out and feed it to pigs kind of state.
Well, you have
And,
to come over here to try then, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't
I'm
it
sort of
be
like
a
gonna-
confused state from what he said? But pertains.
I mean, well, their cover's been blown, so noticeably, or understandably, they're angry.
Yeah.
And I'm,
And I feel like he would get the intent from your voice because he does have some bit of wisdom and intelligence.
and I do have my weapon drawn. I did state that too.
Yeah, it would
Oh,
be
he's
more
just
along the
smart.
lines of, I don't know what fuck you mean, but I see your weapon, your intent. Bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm
Hopefully,
gonna.
hopefully they don't have guns just pull out bang, bang, bangs. Like, I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
As I follow behind Valden, I'm gonna call out pizza delivery.
Well, now you've spoiled there's more people behind me.
Only me. I'm right behind you because I'm not stealthing.
Well, I mean, you tried. I don't know if players will know if they actually are successful or not.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Never mind. Forget the pizza delivery.
So I'm
We
sort
get the
of
pizza
surprised.
delivery as you take a step back.
Sort of surprised that the initial encounter hasn't actually started yet. So I'm gonna sort of shake my head and be like, "Well, you want the first blow, or should I come and grab it myself?"
Ah, there it is.
Naturally.
Oh, I could move down. That's why I didn't actually go off. I mean,
Oh. Oh, that's even worse.
hey, but that means he's coming right up to me.
That's not a bandit. That's a white.
Yes, I'm aware it says white.
I'm scared.
Look at this
You have
undead
a-
motherfucker.
You have a beefy tank, you're fine.
Don't undead hate me though?
Yeah, shouldn't he be targeting chaos because
Uh,
of his super secret trait that you gave him?
It's no longer in effects, so.
Are you sure?
Oh no, there it is. Yep, inactive effects. Enemies to the undead. It's inactive, so I'm
well,
safe.
yeah, he doesn't know he's there yet. But once he becomes aware of him, then it will be going to active state.
What
So you
is
get the first turn without actually having to worry about it, Chaos.
Oh, thank God.
Okay,
But then it will be coming for your head.
There's one line in the description that I don't understand though.
And what is that?
Avatar of the prince to the king of the dead. Does this mean I'm the avatar of the prince? Or
No, the one you pissed off.
uh
That's
the one
like,
you, the one you so graciously insulted.
yeah, that's like who put this into effect.
okay, that makes sense.
I'm trying to figure out where's the best place to stand in this room.
On the ceiling.
I mean, you technically don't have to use your first turn to go into attack. You could like duck around, go down into like this passageway and wait for him to come closer and ambush him.
That is.
I mean, otherwise, this little corner here, because I'm pretty sure I've gotten his attention. He's should
Yeah,
just
but
end
that'll
up
be
walking
right out
straight
in the
past you.
open, and so he'll be able to see me. So this passage here would be
Yeah, but you're
best.
stealth.
Yeah. I know, and also I still want to keep up myself so I gain advantage on the attack. So when I'm gonna hold my action until the white gets here-ish, and then I'll leap out and make my attack.
As a very curious question, because I'm a halfling, and the only reason I'm asking this is because I'm a halfling, would Mushu be able to hide behind me? If I was a regular sized, like normal height person, it'd probably more than likely be allowed, but because I'm a halfling, I'm already like half the height.
If Mushu, it would depend on the situation and your surroundings, and if Mushu actively tried to curl up behind you, then it would more result in half cover, not full cover.
Okay.
So they'd still be able to see him, but he'd get some defensive benefits.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yes.
Mushu is gonna hold.
But then he has like a
there.
walking fortress in front of him, so it doesn't really matter.
Mushu is gonna hold their action with the short bow for basically the same trigger. And moving on to the white.
Okay. So, White is going to. How much movement does White have? He's going to move.
Standard 30, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there is. I'm not sure if it's the same thing in 5e, but I remember White's having a very dangerous ability, and I might be able to eat all my goddamn words in a moment here.
It's been a while since I've seen the white stat block, but I think I know the ability that you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not going to look it up because that's not my knowledge to know.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'll find out once.
So
I
where
actually make
was your
contact.
trigger again?
My trigger is when the white gets into 5 feet of an ally.
Okay. I was just asking in case I had to stop the White from moving at a certain point, but he is going to move into 5 feet of an ally.
Okay.
That would set your trigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna set my trigger off. So with this, I'll be moving up to 5 feet to it.
Hold on, let
Sadly,
me
I
give
cannot
you
move.
movement. Now try.
Right.
It's technically
There
a
we go.
wall though.
Yep.
Why did you move back?
No clue. There we go.
I think it's because multiple people tried to move the icon at the same time.
Yeah, fair enough. And then I'm gonna make a single attack with advantage.
That will be a hit.
Beautiful. Damage. Normal. Sneak attack. Normal.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mushu's gonna move up one, and then
Musha has free movement.
yep. And now I was gonna do a short bow at advantage.
Ooh.
Oh, Mushu, what
That will
happened?
be a miss.
He's
Yeah,
had too
nah.
much of a break.
Yeah, too much of a break. It's worn off.
Needs more sugar.
Yeah, so that's the end of that.
Okay. In
Should I
that
give you cake?
case, first.
Perhaps I should give Mushu a cake.
Don't tell me if
No.
another one's sitting in the bag somewhere.
Fine then, I won't tell you.
We'll just go damage.
Well, I guess
Okay.
it is time to find out if he has that ability or not.
So,
So how do I accept the damage? Because I'm assuming he's attacking me.
yes, he is attacking you. So, when you have your token selected, you know how it has like the word apply
I do not see the word apply.
in chat. You might scroll down a little bit.
I see longsword attack, longsword damage, and then longsword with my name, but nothing that says apply.
So a longsword damage roll. You know how it has the word 5?
Hmm.
Yeah, just underneath that. Does that have in smaller writing, same section?
It does not. It says 5, and that's the end of the section.
You have to right click on it, and then a tab will pop up above
Oh,
it.
okay, so yeah, there we go. So apply damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then melee weapon attack.
Now, do I need to look up the specifics of this ability?
Uh,
'Cause I don't know how it is in 5e, assuming it's the same one.
oh, okay.
I
You
believe
would do-
it's life steal it has, or something like that.
Okay, I'm used to the older version, and it has a negative level drain if you get hit by them.
Oh no, they removed that. Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, negative levels are, oh boy, they're
I will-
dangerous, and they apply penalties to a lot of things.
Okay. That would then. How many multi attacks does he have? Alright, yeah. That would then be the end of his turn.
Okay. My turn. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, let me just check one thing. Okay.
Did they succeed or fail?
They failed. You may roll damage.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm useful. Shit. Oh
Why
wait,
did
no.
you roll a dex saving throw?
Sorry, I'm used to the damage button being the bottom one.
Well, that's some good damage.
Oh, that's some really good damage.
Yay. And
Yep.
that's the end of my turn.
Alright, let's go ahead and target, assuming it is my turn, nothing's happening in the meantime.
It is your turn.
And then let's use my cantrip, the Booming Blade. Because I like that
Very
one
well.
so much.
Oh, ho, ho. Nice.
That would be a hit.
Ah, not too high on the damage, but still, it's 5. And if it moves, it takes additional damage. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, doke. Patron.
Okay then, I am going to go.
Oh, I'm playing wrong music.
Move
I
here.
also remember taking so long, like, cutting down how much text was on those bloody cantrips that get displayed in chat.
Yeah. I'm gonna go move here thanks to flanking. I gain advantage. Good thing I did. 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Beautiful. I am gonna go damage. Gonna go sneak attack. And then I'm gonna go off with my bonus action attack. Which should still be at advantage because of flanking.
Hold on one moment. Hold on.
Why did it just get health?
Because I don't apply sneak attack properly. Because it's classified as the same type of damage, remember? And it has resistances to slashing.
Ah, right. Fair enough, fair enough.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna roll that again, see if I get something higher. Natural 20, yeah, that works.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be the end of my turn. Going into Mushu's. Mushu again. It's going to go. Duck.
That will be a miss.
Mushu, where's your JoJo gone?
Mushu has missed his JoJo. White's turn.
Yes.
Oh no, it's attacking me.
I'm surprised it didn't go after Chaos.
I'm surprised too. Should be able to see me now.
Because at the moment, the Wyatt is thinking Katron is the biggest threat.
Wow.
Okay, so Katron's threat level is stronger than their natural hatred for me. Nice to know.
And it misses both times.
I am just that good.
Well, Second Flame again. Not that I can do much otherwise. For some reason, all my hand attacks always miss.
They succeed.
Oops.
Oh
Wrong
shit.
thing.
I'm gonna head here and end my turn.
Alright, let's go ahead. Let's take 2. Second Booming Blade. Now, does that count as the flanking as well? Because I'm assuming he's turned around to face Katron?
Yes.
Or Ulrich? Suppose I should start referring to people as their actual in-game names.
Oh, I suppose I should do that too.
Ooh, that wasn't that good.
That will be a hit.
Okay, it's still a hit. I will take it. 7 slashing. That's also pretty good. And
Hold on. I have a question for you.
mm,
Your blooming blade, does that count as magical?
Yes.
technically, it says the target suffers the weapon attacks normal effects, and then it has the magical effect applied to it. So my current weapon is not magical, so I do not believe it does count as magical. Because I have a standard longsword, I do not have a magical longsword.
Okay.
Because how that cantrip works is I'm attacking with the weapon I already have, and then the cantrip is the extra effect that gets applied after that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
As much as I'd like to pretend it's magical, I do not believe it is. If you want, I can double check, but I'm fine with it just not counting, because as it states...
If you want to double check why it's not your turn in combat, you may go ahead to.
Well, I did just end my turn.
Oh, right, yeah, it's my turn. With that... Making a tig. Oh, that's not good. 13.
That'll be a miss.
Alright then. Bonus action
Here we
attack.
go.
So much better. 23.
Yeah,
That's a hit.
just because the weapon is being used as part of a component for a spell does not make the weapon magical.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's my turn. Mushu's turn.
I just realized this is really zoomed out.
But yeah, as I was also stating with my the interaction between the Booming Blade and the Smites, I do not wish to double dip on stuff. On the off chance I was going to come up as a question from chat members.
Fair enough. Nope. And this will be Mushu's. Sneak attack damage. There we go.
Okay. It lives.
I can see that.
Eight points of damage to York.
Oof.
Okay. And
I don't like the sound of that.
uh
Oh, life drain.
York dies
Ooh.
for you.
Well, that life drain means the white doesn't attack. It's just a Constitution saving throw by the look of things.
No, it needs to make a melee weapon hit.
Oh, it doesn't state that in the tooltip, but fair enough.
Uh
Are you sure
so
it's not? Are you sure it's not? It makes an attack and then as a bonus action it can do life drain, but it must hit first.
weapon melee attack plus 4 to 5 hit one creature. Attack
Okay,
must
fair enough.
succeed.
Yeah, fair enough. I was just asking out of curiosity because you don't see many things which have an attack roll and a saving throw.
Yes. And you succeed with DC. But you take 8 points of damage. Necrotic damage.
Yeah, I've already taken that.
Perfect. And that will then be the end of its turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go here. Then I'm gonna use unarmed strike. I'm gonna fist them so hard they'll be calling me daddy.
Oof.
Well, there you go. If anything's going to succeed at that, that will.
Please roll.
Critical.
Yes.
I was half expecting to be like, please roll disadvantage because I don't like the way you stated that.
I was thinking about it, gonna be honest with you.
Oh yay. That's the end of my turn.
Are we still in combat? Okay.
Loot. I'm
Yeah, so
pressing
in
him
that case,
to
I'm going to
loot.
come around the corner so I can actually see the room. I
And
will
I'm
allow whoever's looting to do their thing before continuing on.
I'm looting the body.
Okay. We'll do this first. Yeah, I paused for a reason. Thank you very much. Okay.
Just loot.
You obtain some raggedy bones.
Nice.
Mhm. I hope I've spelt this right.
Spelt what right? Oh, yeah, that's spelled right.
Not the actual creature's one. It's one that had on its body.
Okay. Thank you.
And then we hold on. Where are my notes?
Oh no, he's looking where the traps are.
Maybe I didn't write it down. Oh, okay.
He didn't write it down. He forgot.
If you forgot the trap, it doesn't exist.
Oh, perception check. Okay.
Okay. Mushu and Katron, you notice there is a button here on the wall.
Ooh, button. I'll probably go and tell everybody. Hey guys, there's a
Yeah?
button on the wall as I point to it.
Button, button,
Well-
button, button.
You sure it's wise to hit just a random button on the wall?
Is it big and red?
I'm blind. What would you think take me for?
You can read books. I thought you would have been able to tell.
Well, from the seams of it, it wouldn't seem that this button was meant to be hidden. So it's most likely the same color as the fucking wall.
You know what? Fair. I mean, it's not self-destruct.
It may be a secret self-destruct.
Nah, if you're gonna have a self-destruct, it has to be a
Well-
big red button.
Well, you found the button, so I'll leave it in your judgment if you really wish it to be pushed.
If
Does
you did
anybody
want
have
to,
a long stick, just to make sure?
I might. Let me check. No.
I mean, I've got a torch, but it's probably not as long as what you'd want.
At most, probably a longbow or a longsword. Those are probably my longest things.
Longbows are pretty long.
I'm absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of in the name.
Yeah, I'll probably like grab like the longbow and then just hit it with like one of the ends of it.
If you're gonna use a longbow, I will need you to roll with strength because the button is very old.
And I don't want my longbow broken, so be careful, please. I do want it back.
Straight up strength, or
It's been a while since I've looked at.
it'll be
Mhm.
athletics or just straight up strength.
I mean, if you're just pushing something straight into the wall, I'd imagine strength. Athletics
Yeah,
would be
it
for
is
like
the strength.
running.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair enough.
before you do that, I'm gonna cast
Do it.
guidance on you. Oh, okay.
I will say that succeeds, and in
Before you do
doing
that,
so, the floor
Opens up
here
beneath us.
retreats in just that square line, and from it rises treasure chest.
Oh, beautiful!
It looks gorgeous.
Is it locked?
surely a hidden trap wouldn't be locked or trapped.
Actually, that would make it more secure. So
Do you check if it's locked or not?
Yes, I'll go and check if it's locked or not.
It does not seem to be locked, but it seems just recently, like not even like a couple of minutes ago, some type of seal on it has just burnt away.
did we just? I think it belonged to the white then.
Yeah,
do you guys
maybe.
think?
I'll go and slowly lift it up, feel if there's any like tension in it, to see if
And
it's
I'm gonna
like a
take a
wired
step back just
trap.
in case.
It does not seem to be, no. It seems to be just a nice, safe chest.
Okay, I open it up. What's inside?
Sounds
So
as-
in
It sounds like you said it with a smile. It's a nice, safe chest.
it looks fun. I know. So you find a couple of things inside. Not much of note. There is a spyglass,
Ooh.
a bottle of perfume,
Oh,
an
Indeed.
hourglass,
Okay.
and then another item.
I could probably give the perfume to Vanessa as a bribe.
Oh, I thought I was just giving it to you, just in general, just to hide that stench that you carry around.
Yeah,
I
There
don't
seems to
think
be
it's me.
another item hidden in cloth.
What type of shape does it take? The one in cloth.
And what
Uh,
kind of cloth is it?
Kind of a weird kind of like staff, small staff, but also it's hard to explain.
Quill
You feel
pen.
like you've
It's like a
seen it.
quill pen, right?
No, it is bigger than a quill pen.
So something like a
A
scepter
wand?
or a wand?
Yes and no. You would know that you have seen this shape somewhere before.
It's stick shape. Let's be
Wait.
honest, it's a stick.
Is this the cane our fathers used to whack us when we were kids?
Mm.
Is that why it's
No.
familiar?
No.
I'll go and unwrap it.
As you unwrap it, it seems to be some type of torch with a crystal at the top.
So a wand.
Scepter.
No, scepter. Yeah, that works.
Do you take said?
I'll go and put it, like, take it out of the cloth and, like, go over it. It's like, huh. So weird.
I examine it. I examine it alongside him, but without touching it.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
sure if I would pick up something that was being wrapped away in a cloth and hidden somewhere in my bare hands.
It
Yeah,
could be
it's
something sentimental. It stops dust from the getting onto it.
I still wouldn't touch it.
So would
I-
this be an arcana?
It will be.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take that 20.
Uh, just
So-
19.
You realize, especially even you, Cash, you also realize the property of this torch. It seems to have a healing property.
Oh. Well, that's bad.
However, I will just mention this now. It does seem to be damaged. So instead of being in its pure, almost unrelenting strength, it would seem it only has a few times left to it.
So it's a
I
healing
know.
torch.
Yes.
Okay. So after it's completed its uses, it's what, destroyed or something?
It would probably it wouldn't like shatter, but it would lose its properties.
Is it possible to
Maybe
get
if you took it
fixed?
to a very skilled magician or witch, they may be able to repair it to an extent. And if you take them to maybe an arch witch or an arch wizard, they would probably be able to restore it in its entirety.
Okay, fair enough. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna go and pocket the healing torch, and
Yeah,
go.
best you have that.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hand you the perfume.
I say thanks. Hopefully this will get Vanessa off my back for a bit.
Yeah, and so what were the other two items? An hourglass and a
A
I'll
spyglass.
add them.
And a spyglass.
spyglass. Okay.
Yeah, so hourglass.
Could I have the cloth that the scepter was wrapped in?
I'm wrapping it back up in. I'm wrapping the torch back up in the cloth, so
In
it
that
doesn't
case-
get damaged anymore.
In that case, I'm not going to put cloth into your thing. You just have to remember it's
Wait.
wrapped in cloth.
So is it the magic that's damaged or just the physical form?
The
Or
item
both.
itself is damaged.
So mending won't really help fix the physical part of it.
No. And I will also just quickly edit it.
Yeah.
So there is now a thing when you put it in chat. I'll show you real quick. It has uses there.
Nice.
Oh. Nice.
But you still get the pick of using which version of it. Because this healing torch can do cure wounds or lesser stress, lesser restoring. Whatever. I can't speak.
Restoration.
Restoration.
Back out.
Or as everyone else calls it, just lesser resto.
Lesser rester.
Or
Which sounds like a magical spell to conjure up a short, like a rest, but
boom. That's everything in this chest.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I will then also just deactivate it. So then I know that you've done it. You've messed with that chest.
Fair enough. Alright then. Now where to?
That is your decision.
I say we go this one.
I mean, this one will lead us back up to here, so...
I mean, quite possibly, but it couldn't
get that
hurt to
out
at
the
least
way.
peek around the corner to just make sure it does.
Yeah,
You get that
it-
out the way before we move down.
And yes, it does.
Yeah, there's no extra passageways on that one.
There is not.
Can I move up and have a look, if that's okay, guys?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, if you really wish to, and roll for initiative.
Yep. It's just a plain old room. I thought there might have been another passageway going out this side.
I was waiting for the roll for initiative, man.
Well,
Alright,
there's
fine,
another room
fine.
down
I guess
here.
I'll be at the back then. That's cool.
And this one's empty.
Does that mean there's no air?
I mean, you can check if you want it.
I can't breathe, so it's fine.
And there's another room heading this way. Do you want to check that one first?
Yeah,
if
there's
it's-
a few things heading towards it, so may as well.
Yeah, if it's close enough to us, might as well stick our head around and check.
Don't seem to see anybody. Nope, nobody here. There's one going down. And then two going across.
I feel like at one point we had a plan and like if we're hugging a direction, but scattering to the wind.
I've noticed.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that we were doing that.
Yeah, I'd forgotten we were doing that too.
So, shall we continue down back this route?
Yeah, if we wanted to just pretend we're hugging down right, we'd go down this corridor.
Yep. Up. A way to turn right. So we'll go.
That's our left. We're heading down, so this is our right, so that's our left.
Okay, at this, as I was saying, the player's right or the character's right? Which one are we going off of?
Our character's right, I'd say. Or whichever right we feel like at the time.
Doesn't it say New Year in there?
North, west, east, south.
Just never eat soggy wheat bix.
Never wet soggy wheat bits.
Never eat soggy wheat bix.
You're
I can't-
technically not going. Yeah, so I just want to put that there.
Yeah.
So you know. You would at least know which way north would be.
Okay, let's have a look at everything we did to this point.
That's a
This
good
bit
question.
here is
What-
bugging me that we didn't finish explaining that bit. But yeah.
Feel free to run all the way back up there and get into combat yourself.
No thanks. I've learnt my lesson.
Have you?
Yeah.
No, not one bit.
Yeah, so let's go back to this one.
Yeah.
And follow this one.
Why did you put that in?
I did not.
Oh yeah, it says caked on a mushu instead of royston.
Care to explain that one? Demon?
You what? You hear that voice? You hear something say, "Come face me if you dare."
Okay, so
And Chaos.
oh no.
We found the square.
Do you wanna head back and finish exploring the rest of the dungeon before we come back here?
Hang on. Ah, it's only. Ah, there it is! We can constantly trigger it!
Until I turn it off.
You guys are running around like school children.
Oh, please. If there's a.
Oh yeah, you alone haven't had that happen yet, so you have no clue what we're doing.
Oh, please. Anytime that pops up in the video game, I have to see if it's completely triggerable.
Well, I suppose on that
Um,
note, is it just the person who triggered it can hear it, or could everyone hear it?
Just the person that triggered it.
Yeah, so I'm just saying you walk around like you've all had too much cake.
Take a step forward. Go on, take a step forward.
Well, that depends. Are we actually continuing on this way? Because you're saying maybe we should finish up other things.
You'll understand why when you take a step forward.
I am most likely going to go into stealth after that.
Yeah, I'm
You're
entering
assuming
stealth
you could
too.
stealth.
Apparently not, no.
Yeah, me neither.
Wow, today is not the day for stealthing.
Watch Mushu take us out by the water. Yeah, there it is.
You know, maybe for brevity's sake, maybe I should roll stealth and like try and get a bloody disadvantage.
Go on, do it then. Do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, fine. How do I do this thing? It is a disadvantage. You know what? Sure, why not? Well, that's
There's the
kind of
neck
apt.
one.
Don't worry, you got this. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
see
sort of
it
why
now.
I don't. That's why I normally don't roll stealth.
Fair.
I see a bone minotaur.
Oh shit.
Well, you're in the lead.
Yeah.
Well, I say we turn back.
Too late.
I'm just gonna go and step into the room and say, like, "Hey, you, how's it going?"
You're not gonna step in and be like, "I have a bone to pick with you." Was that thing actually popped up? It has.
You hear in your head, no point in hiding in that corridor, you lot. I can sense each one of your life forces.
I don't have a
No,
life
it's
force.
because you put down the alert spell, didn't you?
I mean, could I really consider my attempt at stealth? I got a 0.
And I don't have a life force, so he can't exactly
Uh,
from there.
you would have tigers, like,
Oh yeah, he'd feel a worm's life force.
yeah, but you would still know you're there thanks to Tiger.
He would know a worm's there. And we're in a dungeon. There's lots of rats, mice, worms in the surrounding area. He won't think anything of it.
Have you seen a rat? Have I stated you've seen a rat?
Have we looked
No.
for a rat?
That's the question.
But we're literally underground, in the dirt, in the walls and stuff, behind the
You're in a
stone.
stone dungeon. What do you mean?
Yeah, but there should still be some life.
There can be holes in the wall.
Yeah. So a worm wouldn't really be much of anything.
I mean, air would have to get in and out somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, are you ready for this encounter?
Not
I
one
mean,
bit.
sure. I'm lost in initiative. I'm right in the back. I'm ready.
I've somehow got first initiative. Somehow.
Yeah. Now, are you gonna go into the room first and actually take your turn first?
Yeah. I'm gonna step in and say, "Hi."
How do you
How are
do,
you?
my fellow undead?
Yes, how do you do, my fellow undead?
How do you do, my
Pleasant
fellow
day we're
kids?
having. Pleasant day we're having, right?
I'm just gonna scooch on past.
You.
Me?
Why do I sense Why do I sense?
Why do you sense what?
As it tries to ponder for a moment, it finally clicks. Ah, yes. An outcast, one marked with a mark of death from our original undead brethren.
I'm
Would it
just
not
a
be
worm.
Mark of Life?
No, because he has that thing, enemy to undead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the mate, but he's undead, so Mark of Life is how you kill an undead.
I'm just a worm piloting a meat suit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then I don't have to have reservations in killing you.
I'm a worm. People kill my kind all the time.
Plus, if you cut the worm in half, you make 2 worms. They're both alive.
Hmm. Yeah, I can get to here, 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you going for those.
No, I used 3 feet to get to where I am now, plus 25 feet. That would equal 40, which is my limit. I was just testing, see which my limit was, because I forgot. I'm
I
gonna,
see.
yeah. I'm gonna use fist.
I see. And also,
Fist of
as you
Fury!
enter the room, the stairs at the back seal themselves closed.
There were stairs at the back.
Yeah.
Here, I thought you were saying like the corridor that Mushu and I shot.
I didn't even see the stairs.
Neither did I.
I'm not in the room.
That we missed.
Wait. Where is it? Key. I'm gonna use 1 key to launch Flurry of Blows.
Flurry of blows!
That'll make me be able to launch 2 more unarmed strikes. Attack.
Oh,
Fuck.
oh no!
Attack.
Miss.
Oh,
Actually, sorry, no, that's a hit.
Oh, thank God. Now you see why I just used Sacred Flame and only Sacred Flame.
I think maybe we should leave.
I mean, there's a large creature you can't fit down the hallway.
I stare and say, well, shit.
Can we take a rain check on this?
Yes, can we try again another day, please?
He just
Too
picks you up
late
by
for
the
you
neck.
to leave now.
Mercy?
Girls, you'll be impolite.
As the creature growls in a low voice.
Oh no, he's summoning.
No, he's not summoning. The wall behind you, Katron, starts to close.
Oh no.
Oh, that's even worse.
And now he is going to attack you. Why did you run in first? Oh,
Whoop.
I'm targeting the wrong person. Hold on. Eh. He misses!
Huzzah!
Yeah, the real question is what's Mushu gonna do?
You and Mushu can still through the door.
For now.
That's a hell of a squeeze. I mean, I can just Misty Step through it. I don't even need to squeeze.
True. Oh yeah, Mushu's dead.
However, I would absolutely not leave Mushu alone in this goddamn corridor.
You're moving 20 feet down?
Yeah.
Just because there's now wall type token there.
Right, that makes sense. Let's see. What would Mushu gotta do? one of these. There we go.
That is a hit.
Hang on, does sneak attack go? Once per turn when you do.
With advantage.
You don't need advantage on an attack roll if another enemy. Yeah, I don't gain sneak attack. Okay. Go ahead and delete that. So that's 20. Move shoot down one more, and my turn.
Decisions.
Yeah, I have an idea. Let's go and move here. And use the light crossbow that I have.
That is a hit.
Oof. As a bonus action, I will take the dodge. Mishu would have done the same.
Yeah, so how much effort would I need to expend to walk or squeeze through that gap there?
You would be able to do it quite easily with your stature.
Okay, then I will end up doing that. Unfortunately, I think it's going to block my movement. Yep, so move 25 feet down. That is my entire movement. So, if I can hold onto spells, I will. And I will instead throw a chill touch at this creature.
That is a hit.
I mean, 7's not bad for necrotic.
Nice.
Nice.
What are you doing here,
Okay.
Chaos?
Run away!
I want to use the disengage action to, well, yeah, run away.
Very well, you can disengage.
I can't wait for you to disengage immediately, like all the way back behind that wall, and be like, "See you guys."
Oh my god, he's doing it.
His stature would require an actual roll.
Disengage.
No, for you to get down that corridor.
No, I'm not gonna actually leave. Just running as far as I can. Disengage takes an action, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Unless you're
Yeah.
a rogue, yes.
Then
But
yeah,
you're a
that's...
monk, so you can use a key point as a bonus action.
That is true. I haven't really played monks enough.
You can?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it's a key point.
Unless if we're doing the new one, then it's
feel like
just
that's
a
something
free
we would've-
bonus action.
Oh,
Or you
I
can
can
use
use
a key point to make it a disengage as well as a dodge at the same time.
Disengage or dash as a bonus action on your turn.
I feel like
That's
if we're going to 5.5, there'd be something we'll need to sort of discuss at once.
yeah, and dodge.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use one of my key points to use that disengage action as a bonus action. Can I do that? Because I've completely forgot I could do that.
I will allow it this time.
Thanks. Because I rarely ever use Step of the Wind. Or
Yes,
Patient
I am aware.
in that case, then for my actual action, Sacred Flame. Hopefully it'll work.
You and your sacred flame.
It's the only thing that works. And even then,
Oh,
rarely.
chaos, chaos, chaos.
Oh shit, I'm scared. It doesn't work, does it?
Roll some damage.
Oh, thank God. Not bad, not bad.
I mean,
let's-
damage is damage. We'll take it.
I'm gonna call out. Okay, guys, I'm leaving the rest to you. I end my turn.
I feel like I need to turn around and restrain you now.
Alright, Mantor's turn. He's gonna charge right up to you, Chaos.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it has a charge feature.
Yeah, he's got a roll go.
I'm not good.
Oh
Oh no,
Sounds
I don't
like
like
a
that laugh.
crit.
I don't like that laugh.
Oh, Chaos,
Yeah?
my friend.
What?
You're one lucky person.
Oh, thank God.
Mewtwo's turn.
Oh yay, Mushu's turn. Let's go move to here. And then attack with advantage because of flanking. 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Damage. Sneak attack on top of that.
Okie doke.
Bonus action to dodge. My turn.
You know, I'm not sure if I really want to be up against this wall.
So true.
I'm
No,
sorry.
Partially because I'm also sort of locking chaos into here as well.
I should also mention, with its last turn, that corridor would now be shut.
Ooh.
11.
That is a miss.
Okay, bonus action. I'll take that natural 20.
That is a hit. Please roll some critical damage.
Critical hit. Damage, critical hit.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
And do I want to sack a spell for another smite?
Well, you can either do that or push the Minotaur into the wall.
Would you like my recommendation?
Sure.
It's not worth it.
Fair enough. I don't see how I'd push it into the wall, but I will take your consideration under advice, and I'll choose the booming blade it then. Unfortunately, it's going to have some heavy damage reduction against it, but hey, it's an attack roll. Ugh.
That's a hit.
Okay, not bad on the damage roll.
You're going to move out of the way so Chaos can move? Ah, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's going to be what I was going to do, because I don't want to be like, oh, you're the reason Chaos is still there. It's like, okay, keep eating attack, Chaos, you got this.
So, as your blooming blade strikes the creature, it wails out as its soul is shattered from its mortal current body.
Oil.
Mortal coil. That's the words I was looking for. The
Also.
path behind you then reopens as you hear this lingering voice in your ears. This will not be the last you'll see of me.
I saw that, Chaos.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I saw that.
This won't be
I
the
don't know
last
if
you see of me. Soul destruction.
But yes, your blooming braid hits it, and so you're aware, it doesn't actually have damage resistances?
I thought it was a skeleton and would have damage resistance against slashing.
Slashing, piercing, but it's vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Yes, but unfortunately my longsword doesn't count as bludgeoning. I'll take it if you're going to give it to me, but...
Not have that.
Although, do I dare duplicate all of my bloody cantrips to use, like, other weapons?
Well, I'm just gonna loot.
I mean, sure. What are you
Of
going to
course
get
you
from the
will.
skeleton?
You'll be
I mean,
surprised.
hopefully an axe. It looks like it has one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Minotaur skeleton does not have those resistances. It only has vulnerability to bludgeoning and immunity to poison.
It doesn't
That
even
is-
have the undead feat that can bring it back up to 1, unless hit with a specific damage type.
No.
Oh,
Only zombies does have
only
those.
zombies have that. Okay.
I really would have thought that anything skeletal would have had, the slashing, piercing resistance.
I'm
You would
surprised I don't
think
have that
so.
zombie thing. I'm surprised I don't have that zombie thing.
Because then that'd be too much of a pain for me to deal with.
Well,
And you're
orcs have
using a
the,
natural.
well, orcs have that, and half orcs.
I mean, Twilight Cleric of the Grave gets it.
And I am a cleric.
Although, to be fair, that's once per long rest.
yeah.
But
But that
it
can
does not
still
have.
save your ass. But fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
So, do we want to continue exploring this floor, or go down the floor?
Before I finish, well, before you move on, it does have one thing that drops from it.
Oh.
It seems to be like a paper token.
Ooh. Origami.
So, what does it look like? Just a piece of paper?
A piece of paper that has some weird symbols and magic circles on it that you have never seen before.
Hey, Odin, have you seen something like this before?
Do you pick it up?
Not. I mean, is it handed to me or is it still on the body?
DM?
I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up.
Okay.
I'll pick it up
Okay.
and show it to you guys.
'Cause-
In that case, in the motion of picking it up and handing it to the others, it would start to glow and burn.
Hey, that hurts.
It doesn't
look-
hurt. It's
Oh.
not even hot.
Well, it looks like it's yours now. But I will take a
yeah.
look at the glowing runes. What sort of roll do you want?
I will say Arcana.
Gonna
But
let me
as-
step back in case it explodes. You're the one with the paper!
I mean, you sort of interrupt yourself. So which?
Arcana.
Oh, not bad.
You can tell that there is one rune / magic symbol on this piece of paper that does seem to be familiar. It is one that sends signals to another one. I don't know what class you'd put that under, but
So I'd put it under the same class as a message spell.
Yeah.
Which
and as the paper continues to burn, it burns to a point that it starts to turn to ash.
well,
That's
that's how
not
I'll
good.
say whatever it is, it transmitted something. Whether it could have been the fact that it got picked up, or the fact that, if we can consider this thing a guardian, that it died. But
You-
whatever's on the other side would know what something's happened.
Do you think this makes me a target again?
Yes.
It only burned
I-
when you picked it up, so maybe.
As it fully disappears from sight, the room would rumble ever so slightly.
Do you think that's just a coincidence? An earthquake?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I can hope.
It would stop quite suddenly, And if you take a glance around the room, you would notice a big, giant chest near the stairs has appeared.
See, this is why I don't try.
It's-
But I would actually take a small step back up to here and sort of listen out to see if I can hear any of that rumbling echo anywhere.
It does not.
The three of us just slide over.
I know.
It's like, oh, what's this? A chest, I see. Couldn't be anyone else.
Is it locked or
It seems to have some magic symbols on it.
do they match the paper?
One of them does indeed.
Okay, I look at Katron. At Auric and say, "You want to do the honors?"
Looking over like these symbols and stuff, does it look like the chest is trapped in any way?
You would be unsure, as it does not seem to be something that you would have seen in your lifetime.
Well-
It's times like this I wish I had the knock spell.
It's times like this that we have Mushu. I turn to him and say, "Do you want to open it?"
Oh wow.
Wow, this is just as bad as Dungeon Mushi using dogs to harvest mandrakes.
I remember that.
Come on, Valdon, surround the chest with us. It could be a mimic.
No, thank you. It's got a giant glowing rune on it. To be honest, I still don't know why you're all standing around it.
Well, you're on the forefront on magic, so it's best for you to have a look at them. See if it's dangerous or not.
Yeah.
Well, it might appear that way. I mean, it's not exactly my forte, but I'll get closer and I will also take a look at the runes.
So, if you want to roll Arcana, since this is something of the world that your character's originally from.
No,
Is it?
apparently not.
No, apparently it's not.
I only have a +2.
Well, you have the highest in Arcana among us at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid I can't say I've seen any of these before.
I can probably give you... No, I can't give you the help action because I'm not proficient in Arcana. I'm proficient in history.
Yeah, I can't do Arcana either.
Well, I guess it's, do we blindly open it or not? That's kind of what the question comes down to.
Yeah. Yorick's going to make a note to self of getting a beginner's guide to magic into a small library that he's collecting.
Fair.
Does it seem like the chest can be opened?
Yes and no.
Does it seem to be locked?
Yes and no.
How's that?
How is that possible?
Ask the magic room.
Magic
Would love to
room.
know how it
Does this
Oh, is
chest
this
is able to be opened?
Is this a magic 8-ball situation? You should pick up the chest, shake it around a bit.
Well, I'll ask you this. When did the paper start burning?
When I picked it up.
These
No,
runes,
That's
it has
incorrect.
something that is related to them.
Do you remember the
Do I need to actually just say what you have to do to open it?
I feel like I know, but I'm scared.
touch the room that of the one that you recognize?
No, but you're close.
Is
Pick it
that
up?
Passing?
So I will give it to you this time. So the magic paper that Chaos picked, well, the magic thing that Chaos picked up that burnt away, it transmitted a signal to that chest, revealing it and activating the locking mechanism.
That much was understandable. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Chaos picked it up, the magic rune signal that was transmitted his magical wavelength and genetic data to the lock.
Oh, so
Oh.
only he can unlock it.
So
Yeah.
Chaos is the proud father of a chest baby, is what I'm getting out of this.
Chaos,
I
get over
thought-
here.
I thought I'd be the only one to open it, but I was scared that was going to be the case. Because that means if something
Yep.
does go wrong, I'm the one that's going to get hurt.
I'm
Yep.
absolutely backing out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna open it slowly.
Well, you have to touch the symbols first.
I reach out my arm and poke my finger against it.
As you poke your finger against it, the magic symbols light up with an unearthly magical glow as they start to burn away the seals and runes on this chest
Well, that's pretty.
to the point that it looks oddly similar to the chest that you noticed not long ago.
Oh, it's like the White's chest.
As it finishes burning, the chest is completely unharmed. Same with your finger.
I look at it and give it a small blow and say, "Huh,
His finger
doesn't hurt."
looking good.
Do you want to know something? I actually had KFC for lunch.
Nice.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
I know,
That's
right?
fair. I open it.
You open it.
I open it.
It is almost completely empty. The only thing in it is a little pillow, which seems to be attached to the chest. And on top of that pillow seems to be a gem.
A gem.
I forgot to add something. Hold on.
Could I arcana this gem?
You can, but I would say that you'd have to get ungodly, impossible high.
Like how high?
To a point that you would need like a +7 in your goddamn skill and get over and 20 on
So-
die.
So I need to get a 20 plus a +7.
So what I'm hearing is identifying.
Yeah, that is your better check. Better check, better option.
Does
No, I don't have
anyone
the
a-
spell.
What level does a cleric get identify if they
It
can?
doesn't.
Oh.
Can I identify how much it's worth?
It would
Before
be to a point that you could buy a small, like a very, very big house, but it would be on like bordering a big, big house and a small mansion.
Okay.
Well, damn, I think I found my retirement fund.
If you want to touch
Yeah, screw this
sell it,
Avenger. I'm gonna sell this off and buy a small mansion.
I look at you and say, if you want it, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
What are you talking about? You're the only one that's going to pick it up.
But if
Yeah,
I pick
the,
it up, that means
the-
it's mine.
The chest was related to you at this point, so
Okay, but if I pick it up, that means it's mine, right?
Not
Or are we
necessarily.
sharing it? I'm the one that's bearing the risk.
that's what you get for just picking something up off the enemy.
Rude, but fair. I pick up the gem crystal.
As you pick up the gem, the fabric it was sitting on, the built-in pillow, as well as the chest, turns to dust.
Do I inhale the dust?
No.
Okay, good.
See, what did I tell you?
And the gem glows very weirdly, you could say, as if trying to entice you.
It pulsates.
Is it meant to be doing this, guys? Help!
I mean, is it trying to entice him, or is it trying to entice Tiger?
If it accidentally targets Tiger, then I'm fine.
I don't know. What is it trying to do?
Just
Or would it target everyone with the pulsating?
Only the one touching it.
Oh, wonderful. I shout
That's
out
like-
to you guys. It's glowing and stuff. Help.
I mean, it seems like a magical item then, but that doesn't exactly help us to identify it.
Tell us a bit about what you're feeling.
It's warm and tingly.
Not particularly helping.
It's actually cold to the touch, but okay.
It's cold and tingly. It feels like it's trying to draw me in, like it wants something, almost.
How about you ask it?
I mean,
You know what? Fair. I look at the gemstone and say, "What do you want, my master?"
Okay, you
It's a
don't have to push it.
gemstone. It doesn't respond.
I turn to look at Oric and say, "Doesn't say anything."
Nah, it was worth a try.
Yeah. I turn to look back at the gemstone and try to look as deeply inside it as I can.
how big is the gemstone? Like size-wise?
The size of, like when you buy like a big bag of those bite-sized chocolate chip cookies.
No.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I've seen bite-sized chocolate chip cookies.
I've seen them, but I don't know the size of the packet they come in.
Well, not the packet, but like the actual cookie size. Like it's a small, like it's a bite. You can like eat it in a bite.
Oh, so
That-
like
that
20
kind of
cent point?
Yeah. Well, a bit bigger than 20 cent. Probably
50 cent?
more about 50 cent.
Okay, is it spherical
small
or more
as.
flat?
It would be like, um.
Like the classical diamond shape?
Do you know what? Here's a better thing. You know those balls of bubble gum?
No.
Oh, circular. Right, it's a circular
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, and it's pretty much the same size as a ball of gum, the small balls of bubble
Chubba
gum.
chops.
So it's
Yeah.
more akin to a gem eye than a gemstone.
Yeah.
It has the rigid size of a stone, but yes.
So it's uncut?
It would be somewhat shaped, I guess. I mostly said it was a gem.
Hmm.
Okay, that still worries me.
I'm just gonna peer as deeply into it as I can and see if that does anything.
I'm going to laugh if it eats your eye.
I'm gonna laugh if it replaces one of your eyes.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it did, and I'd probably cry tears of joy.
Ah, okay. I guess I'll take this route with it then.
You weren't going to initially?
No.
Well, I guess next up we have to find is a hand.
Are we just gonna replace my body bit by bit?
Until
No.
you're a gemstone, apparently.
Do you guys not know the significance of those two items?
I do.
Yeah, I
and
do,
that
yeah.
worries me.
Your eye pops out, and also your left-handed remove. Hey, look, two undead items that that relates to two different artifacts.
Hand jerky.
I remember that.
Chaos chat.
What about chat?
Chatting
that.
game. Nothing happens.
Oh, thank God.
Well, somebody.
Oh, I meant to have advantage on Dex, but that's fine.
Okay, so you've looked at it,
Right, you
you
do?
felt it.
Think so? It says proficient saving throws Dex.
Yeah, that's proficiency. You get
Yeah.
proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was advantage. Never mind then.
So the next thing you're going to try and lick it.
You know what? I'm gonna do just that.
You've touched it, you've looked at it, now you've got to taste it, and then
then I-
smell it.
And then eat it.
You know why not?
Allow it to replace your heart.
Okay, so you lick it.
Yes.
Your tongue gets stuck.
How would
to
I
it.
describe it? It's smooth to your tongue, and it has a refreshing taste.
It tastes like watermelon.
I describe this to the others as I do so.
Sure, we can say it tastes like watermelon. Let me update
Okay,
you.
how does an undead taste something is my next question.
It's mostly Tiger doing the tasting, but
Again, how can the worm taste? It eats dirt.
Yeah, I don't know if worms have a taste bud, and even then, these saving throws should go against Tiger, which is currently unstatted, rather than you at that point.
fair. But Tiger's Tiger's magic.
Sorry, I need to steal my web browser for spelling.
After I lick it, I'm gonna smell it.
Taste.
We're out here playing Crypt Master. You've heard of that game, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Don't know much about it.
I mean, but one of the main mechanics of that game is like it's a word-based game. You've got to guess the word like Wordle, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
I know Wordle, yeah.
And basically, the DM is like, "Oh, there's a chest here." The DM opens it, and you can give him like 4 instructions what to do with the item. Like you can tell him to look at the item, describe the item, taste the item. It like pulls it up to his mouth. You can actually hear him licking. It's like it tastes like, and it gives you a description of the item, and you have to guess it based within 4 things.
Huh. That's cool.
It is actually kind of cool, yeah.
I'll have to look at the game later.
If it looks like a sword, it feels like a sword, and it tastes like a sword, apparently it's just a sword.
But did we smell it? Did we hear it? Did we feel it? With our soul?
Alright.
This is taking a long time to update this item. Should we be like incredibly worried about this?
I've updated
am.
it.
No. I'm gonna sniff it.
It's a gem. It smells like a. Actually, it tastes like watermelon. So let's say it smells like watermelon. Now I need to update it again.
You know he's gonna put it up to his ear next. So you might as well start thinking about what it sounds like.
Yeah, I was gonna do just that.
It
Yeah.
sounds
I
like
am
a
gonna try and hear it.
watermelon. What does a watermelon sound like?
Sounds like a watermelon.
It gives you the sound of like the you know how you tell if a watermelon's ripe, you give it like a nice little slap. That's what you hear.
I'm just hearing a constant slap, slap, slap noise in my ear.
There's a lot of things I could say to that. Actually, no, I'm not even going to put it in the general.
Okay, it's done. What else do you do?
Did you? I'm gonna hold it up to my ear.
It sounds like a watermelon.
I report this to Ulrich, Valden, and Mushu.
How does a gemstone smell and sound and hear like a watermelon? Wonder what does a watermelon even sound like?
I know. It's just how I feel it sounds like. It just makes it sound like a watermelon. Can't describe it otherwise.
Is a gemstone green?
I don't know.
Do we,
I don't look at it.
have a light source to even see its color? That's the real question.
No, we're all operating in darkness.
Yeah, so we can't see colors. We can just see different shades of black or gray.
Fair.
Is it all one color or multiple colors? Like, we should at least be able to differentiate the different shades.
It's a mixture of green and pink. It's a watermelon.
This thing is just going to be a gemstone watermelon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
And it
watermelon.
was about
from the
to
Gemstone
replace
Kingdom.
your eye.
It's a watermelon from the Gemstone Kingdom.
Could you imagine having a watermelon for an eye? That's
Okay,
That's a big
I've
one.
now added. It looks like a 50 cents watermelon. Jesus Christ. Anything else?
When
Take
I
a
rub
bite
my
out of
hands
it.
along it, when I rub my fingers along its surface, does it feel like?
I'm not going any further. It feels like a gemstone at that point.
Okay, I report this difference to the others.
Okay, so there must be
That's
something
the difference.
wrong with
Yeah,
this.
weirdly.
Are you sure your five senses have actually come back with you?
Are you sure that's a watermelon and not a gemstone?
Do you
No.
put it in? Do you put it into your goddamn inventory?
Yes.
I was
Okay.
waiting for you to be like, do you put it in your goddamn mouth? It's like you know the answer to that question.
There is no doubt that
If anything,
Chaos
I
would
might.
absolutely do that.
I would. I was thinking of it, but last time I ate something, a gemstone in a different campaign, it did not end well. So decided not to do so this time.
Well, say you've learnt your lesson. I need to do it more often then.
Well, trust me, I still want to. I might do that later, but just not now. Not
You'll
not,
do it.
not until we're done with the dungeon.
You do it when we're all asleep and can't help you or stop you.
Okay then.
You don't need to say that. The DM does not need to know that.
I think the DM's probably the one person who does need to know that.
No, no, he does not.
I mean, the
So you
DM's
have
not.
some stairs down. You've had a fun with this gemstone, which you still don't know what it does.
I like how even the DM's like, you know what? I'm done with this. Move on. But in all honesty, if you are actually planning something with it, you don't want the players to know. You should be telling the DM because the DM's not there just to like try to stop you, but they need to work with you if you want to do something specific.
Okay, in my inventory, it's called unidentified gem. The description: tastes like a watermelon. Smells like a watermelon. Sounds like a watermelon. It looks like a
I
50
mean-
watermelon.
I'm surprised you didn't do the whole thing. If it looks like a watermelon, tastes like a watermelon, sounds like a watermelon, well then it's a watermelon. Why is this called a gemstone?
No,
Go
you
on.
could have at the end there. It's like if it looks like a watermelon, it tastes like a watermelon. It's definitely a gemstone.
Cops like a fruit stand, you'd plonk it, be like, one watermelon, please.
Puts down the gemstone. It's like that's a gemstone. No, that's a watermelon. Have a taste
Yeah,
of it.
That is absolutely not something anyone would do. It's just like, taste my watermelon. No, thank you.
So we're going down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
It
can
appears
explore the
so.
rest of it when we get back up.
If we remember to, because we've still got the floor above this one as well to do.
Nah, most of that was
well,
moved down into this one.
Yeah, the reason why we skipped that is because it was too laggy. Like, I could
Right.
not move.
Right? Yeah. Forgot.
Ooh,
Right,
rest
everyone's
area.
attention. Yes, you arrived at a rest area.
Want to take a
I'm
long rest
gonna-
here?
I want to pay close attention to the skull.
Do we want to take a long rest immediately after getting down?
I mean, it is a rest area.
And if there's something in the very corridors above us? I'm absolutely checking that corridor.
And I'm gonna pay attention to this beautiful, beautiful skull.
Alright, well, what's... I mean, yeah, it's a restroom, but what's the thing in the middle? Is it like a fountain? Is it like a fireplace?
It is
A
a
statue.
fountain.
Is there water or some
There
other...
is water, and it would, as you approach it, start to produce a little bit of light.
Oh.
And this
Now we
should be
can
cool.
see the color of that unidentified gemstone.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
Moose, you can see.
And
It's
what
gonna
about the
be-
skull? Is that an actual dragon skull, or is it just?
Don't say you pocket it.
Ooh, blue light.
Oh, that's nice. Very watery.
That'll make things hard to see.
I'm gonna pull out my.
My
Um,
brand new watermelon.
Yeah, my watermelon stone.
It looks like a watermelon. It's colored like a watermelon.
Should I up-
Yes!
We had to make sure, man.
We had to
Yeah.
make sure.
But you said it was glowing too.
Yeah, it's glowing like a watermelon.
I didn't know
How does
watermelon glow.
How does a watermelon glow? This I need to know.
Wait, does it glow in two different hues of green, or does it glow in like a greenish pink?
So I will describe it for you. On the outer surface, it seems to be like the colors seem to be like rotating around the sphere.
What colors? Green, pink.
The green and darker green. And
Okay.
with assumption, if you were to crack open the gemstone, you would. I'm gonna tell you, but you would find inner part pink. Well, it's pinkish red, since woman's more red than pink.
Yeah.
At some point, it's gonna be cracked open. I'm calling it now, just by the fact of how many times we've called it a watermelon. It's gonna happen. Its fate is sealed.
Man, you just need to eat it now. That's all.
Should I, guys? Should I eat it?
There's
we
nothing I can do to
sell
help
it
you.
for a mansion, or like a small mansion. No
But
wonder
you-
people want it.
But it's a watermelon. It's meant to be eaten.
I am feeling myself with this conversation slipping into my other character, and I need to remind myself to stop it. I was on the verge of saying, why would I trade a watermelon for a mansion? Because I can eat a watermelon, but I can't eat a mansion.
Fair. That's fair.
Okay. I'm gonna put my water gem melon stone away.
Are you not gonna eat
All
it?
the gem
Water
melons.
gem melon stone. It's coming up with more names. Every time it gets pulled out, its name's going larger.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Water gem
water
melons
gem
don't trade
melon
for a
stone.
mansion.
My water gem melon stone eye replacement.
That is also
Do you long
glowing.
rest or not?
Shall we
Yes,
long rest?
I'm on a long rest.
Might as well.
I'd probably recommend against it, but I'm not exactly going to stop you if that's
I
what
mean,
you
you can
really
get all
want to
your
do.
spell slots back.
I could, but considering that we can see a room, potentially 2 rooms, when we stick our heads down these hallways.
I mean, we can put somebody on watch.
Yeah.
Look into chaos who can watch for 4 hours.
Okay, do you expect him to watch and not get sucked into that watermelon somehow?
Rude.
It'll be funny. Let's be honest.
We just wake up and chaos is a watermelon?
I could have chosen any fruit, but I chose watermelon. Anyway, I'm in my spell.
Yeah, I'll long rest.
In that case, I am burning my last 2 first level spell slots on a Cure Wounds for me, and then a Cure Wounds for Ulrich.
You
Fair
don't
enough.
need to. We're gonna heal.
And if we get ambushed,
You know what? Fair. I'll use my 1 spell slot to heal whoever doesn't get healed.
That would be Mushu.
Mishu.
I mean, I do have 2nd level spells.
Lucky.
So that'd be to you, Ulrich.
And I'm casting that.
I'll let you do all yours.
Mishu heals 9.
And then I am healing myself. Of course. So by healing. There we go.
Okay.
Now, does everything actually come back properly? Do I need to, like, double check everything?
It should come back, but if you want to double check, you may.
I double checked.
Now then, Chaos,
Yes.
as you're resting, you hear a voice as if a detached voice starts whispering in your ear.
Please tell me it says watermelon.
Consume me. If you do, the gem that you call watermelon will grant you power.
It's a devil gem.
But don't worry. You won't be infected in any shape or form.
Is that that demon fruit from that anime I keep hearing about?
Devil fruit.
No.
Devil melon. It's a devil melon.
It's a devil man.
The devil melon gemstone.
But beware.
We just
This
had it.
power is only temporary. It could be the difference between life and death. So why don't you consume this watermelon?
I respond to the voice. Do you taste good?
It stutters as in like confused. It's like I guess I can taste like a watermelon if you want me to.
I don't like
To
watermelon.
be clear, I'm talking about you, not the gemstone.
Yeah,
And what
and
flavors would you want me to taste like?
the souls of the innocent.
Ooh.
I can change that flavor if you want.
Do you
Hmm.
know what the
A,
flavor is?
a second soul of the innocent.
Yeah.
A bagel.
Oh, I know. Can you taste like yourself?
Yes.
And what do you taste like?
You'd have to eat me to find out.
But then there's no guarantee you'll taste good, so no thanks.
Oh, believe me, I'll be the most tastiest thing you've ever tasted in your life and
bakery-
afterlife.
Dude,
The
he's
bakery
married.
once told
Come
me
on.
A bakery once sold me a cupcake saying the same thing. I took one bite and vomited. I don't trust that line ever since.
Don't worry. I swear upon my true name that you will be pleased with this taste.
You know what? Sure, I'll eat it after you get Vanessa's permission for me to do so.
Vanessa.
My wife.
It's like, oh shit, I don't want to deal with this.
It's like, wait, hold on, you didn't tell me that. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
You can.
The voice stops talking and says, "You know, Vanessa, when did she get married?
Well,
Why didn't she tell me?"
Because you weren't worthy.
I say married, but we're still engaged, but we're very serious. We don't even look at other people now. So we're technically married without the actual ceremony.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, she knows everything about me, my location, my well-being, all of that. So if I
Yeah,
eat you, she'll instantly know.
I know. When we dated, it used to be like that as well.
Oh!
Oh, you dated her? How was
Yes.
she? Was she nice?
Let's just say I won't be able to get close to the pleasure she'll give you.
Okay, so do you still want me to eat you?
That is the entire point of that fragment.
Oh, so I'm guessing that's a no now that you know about Vanessa.
Yeah, you can still eat her.
There you
I
go.
got her on speed dial.
Okay then, go ahead. I've been looking for her. I've lost her ever since I freed her.
That's not how cosmic communication works, but
You just said you had her on speed dial.
You can
yeah,
make-
but I have her on speed dial. You don't.
Yeah, but if she goes to if you contact her, then she can go to you and then hop through the fragment here I have and be before me again.
It's like, yeah, so
That's
put her
not
on.
how
You-
the cosmic boundaries work.
You also haven't asked for his true name.
But it might. So please try and contact Vanessa. I'd like to hear. I'd like to at least hear her voice again.
Okay, I can try.
He puts on a clearly fake Vanessa voice.
Let me just put you on hold for a moment.
Sure thing.
I
as you
can't
as they
believe
s-
they just evolved the situation.
as you you hear them say, "Let me put you on hold." You start hearing the old timey you know, when you're on an old timey phone line on hold. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of thing.
It's got to be some type of song that has watermelon in it.
Yeah, just all the words are just watermelon,
Water,
watermelon.
It's like banana boat, but it's watermelon jam.
Watermelon, ba da 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 da. Watermelon, ba ba da ba. Watermelon, ba 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 la ba la la ba la la ba ba
Um,
ba banana watermelon.
After waiting about a minute and a little bit, it starts to ring, and then you hear a voice that you said you wish to hear. Honey, is that you?
Vanessa, is that you?
Oh, my sweet smookums.
That's funny. I've
My
never spoken to you. I don't know
beautiful,
what your voice sounds like.
my boy. How have you been? Well, I know
Wait.
that question. You don't need to answer.
Wait, before we continue, Vanessa, let me ask you this. How did we meet?
I was trapped in a door. You
Okay,
set
yeah.
me free.
Yep, okay.
Do
Just-
you not trust me?
Oh, I trust you. I just don't trust the person that this fragment belongs to. They're trying to make me eat it.
Just so you know, they're on the lawful side of the spectrum. If they break their word, they get punished by their superiors.
Oh, I did not know that.
Well, still immortal beings, so it makes sense.
So how are you doing, Vanessa?
Oh, not bad. I've been looking at places where we could have a wedding ceremony and looking at some dresses.
Okay. Any location? What locations have you gotten so far?
Oh, I found a couple of good ones, but I'm not sure if they're right for your body's makeup,
Oh,
as you would say. Uh, for example, a nice winter wedding at the ninth ring of hell isn't too bad this time of year.
that sounds good. I could see it. Nice having nice little snowdrift as we marry.
Otherwise, I was thinking at maybe the underwater kingdom of Atlantis.
Oh yes, and I can see it. Have a few megalodons in the background.
Another would be the fourth dimensional plane.
I feel like she's trying to kill Tiger.
Yeah, she knows Tiger's her only competition.
Mm,
No,
uh,
there's all. I mean, here's the thing: Vanessa always has to play second fiddle because there's always been a creature inside you.
yes, yes, yes. Besides that, maybe the garden of in the heavenly plane. What was it called again?
Eden?
Ah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Well, will we at least get one of the apples if we do get married there?
I would have no idea. That's above my authority.
That's fair. Yeah, I can ask them later.
Later, like you have contact with with Eden.
Now
Hold on.
then, you said about a fragment.
Yeah, this I have a fragment here that belongs to someone. Don't really know, and they kept trying to make me eat it.
And never asked the name,
Ah,
so I didn't
so
care.
you found one of those gemstones.
You
Yeah,
found
it
a
looks like
watermelon gemstone.
it looks like a
So
watermelon. It tastes like a watermelon. It smells like
in
one, and it sounds like a watermelon.
Where's the gemstone?
well, it changes kind of how people perceive it depending on the individual. But they're fragment power of some lovely beings that adventurers of the olden era used to worship and love and adore.
And then the
Okay.
fire melon attacked.
The one, if it's from my friend, it is probably called the Gem of Dex.
Gem of what? You cut out for a moment there.
The Gem of Dex.
Dex.
Dexterity.
Okay.
Where the
Sounds-
frick is it?
So Dex
uh,
is the watermelon stat. Gotcha.
And then I will. Oops. Where did I put it? I don't know why I put it there of all places, but okay. Get in here. Sorry, I put it in the wrong section of my
That's
notes.
okay.
So the gem of Dex, it will give advantage to a Dex skill or save when used. Can only be used once,
Okay.
and the effect will last until you use it.
Nice.
Is
And
it
I can choose what-
reusable, like resets at dawn or something?
No,
Can
it
vomit
is
it back up and eat
consumed.
it
It
again.
will be digested in your stomach. You
Can I
must
at
eat
least
it.
choose when to use it after I eat it? Or would it be the next deck save that
So,
happens?
It will
So
be
the-
the next Dex save or skill.
so the one person who literally cannot digest food can't get the benefit.
Kind of, yeah. Ha!
Well, that that didn't work out well.
Mm.
I say this to Vanessa, saying, but I can't exactly digest food because I'm an undead. So
It's a magical item. You don't need to worry about physical limitations.
So
It's
does it,
made using cosmic technology and techniques.
huh.
so if I don't consume it, can I vomit it up and repair it somehow and just eat it again?
No.
Actually, it's possible to use this just to remain in contact with you. It's nice hearing your voice again.
Oh, if that's what you wanted, dear.
Yeah, I did convince the guy it belonged to get in contact with you so I can talk to you.
I think I will send something your way because I don't like this person having your contact details since they have bigger melons than mine.
Is it gonna be a banana phone?
They said they dated you for a while. Should I
Yes.
be worried?
Dear, I can change genders.
Succubus to incubus and vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a
Yeah.
Let's just
preferred
say I
form,
was in
but they
my
can change between two.
rebellious,
I mean-
dangerous phase.
I mean, you don't
Okay.
expect a succubi to swing both ways?
Yeah, yeah, that is true.
Look, it doesn't matter which way they swung, I'd still be worried. They're an X. Everyone's worried about the X's.
And plus, they have both.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they're bigger than mine.
Now
There's
I'm
a
just
lot of
jealous.
things I could say that I'm trying to refrain.
Mm.
Hmm.
What?
I mean, we can't really say much more because Twitch.
Actually, I
What
absolutely
are
can.
they? What are they then?
No,
A celestial being, dear.
Yeah, that's probably the best I'm gonna get. Okay.
Especially on Twitch.
Um, well, it's been good to hear from you, Vanessa, but I do need you to keep back to getting watch, otherwise we
No
could be in
one will,
danger.
no one will ever understand what the context of this is, but that would be my reaction. But I can't say that.
Yeah, what?
Oh my god.
you do not need to know.
Why?
Okay.
You do not need
Moving
to
on.
Hey, you let it get that far, demon.
Vanessa would then say her goodbyes and take her leave, saying that she will send someone with an item so you guys can keep in contact.
know.
Alright, okay, that's good. Nice to hear from you again, Vanessa.
And the rest of your long rest would pass uneventful, as if though the spring near you is keeping things away.
You know, I just thought of something else I could have said, but also isn't abiding by Twitch TOS.
Yeah, is it morning now?
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, you wouldn't know.
Oh,
You're
well,
underground.
fair. Is our long rest over?
Yes.
I'm going to inform the others of what happened.
Can the game be unpaused? Thank you.
Run away!
I'm going to tell you guys
No.
what happened the night before.
Well, that's oddly concerning.
How so? Just my wife checking in.
Th-
But more so the other entity that you didn't even get its name.
Yeah.
Not only that, but apparently that what did we call it before we head off to bed? The watermelon stone.
Yeah.
Water stone, watermelon, something like that, is also a communication device.
Water gem melonstone, we called it.
Water gem melon stone that can be traded for a mini mansion. There's
And is
also
an
a
eye
communication stone.
Why do you think it's so valued?
Fair.
Because it tastes like watermelon.
Fair
But-
enough.
For all we know, watermelons could be extinct.
Yeah. It could be just something people like licking just to get the taste. You know, like gobstoppers.
Okay, I feel like I shouldn't be taking anything out of your hands at this point.
You know, like gobstoppers and jawbreakers. You guys know what those are, right?
Yeah,
I feel like I should be more concerned about that.
Yeah, I don't really think I would have been able to get their name, so
But you didn't even try.
fair. But I
Because
was
even if you got like a fake or a false name, I'm sure Vanessa would be able to set them right anyway.
true, but here's the thing. I was more concerned with making sure they didn't try to do whatever they wanted with me before finding out who they were, and then we just got caught up with Vanessa and just carried on from there.
Yeah, and you didn't even say goodbye to them if your story is correct.
I said goodbye to Vanessa. The other guy didn't matter.
I also can't believe that you were able to de-escalate a conversation with
a
an
celestial
outer
being?
plane being.
Honestly?
And all it took was you mentioning that you couldn't actually dissolve it.
No, it was more along the lines of me saying they needed my wife's permission for me to do so. So
Small
Vanessa
world,
I
pulled
I
me
have
in.
say.
no clue who you've tied yourself up with.
Honestly, I don't know. But the 3 locations for the wedding, well, that makes me look forward to it. Do you guys
She
want an
said
invite?
those are the current possibilities.
I know. It's amazing. Do you guys want an invite for when that happens?
Personally, I
I
would
thi-
just want to see who attends over everything
Yeah, I think
else.
I'd have to pass. I don't think I can live in those conditions.
Too bad you're coming. I'll get Vanessa to kidnap you if necessary.
Oh yeah. Just remembered something else would have happened during that long rest.
Oh, okay.
This involves Yunez.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So, as you were dreaming away in your whatever state of sleep you were in, you had a dream of a giant, long,
Don't say
dark.
don't say walrus body pillow. We're not starting that again.
Porridge?
No, 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 no. You have seen a giant, long pool with pillars reaching beyond your eyes' comprehension. As you walked down the path in this pool, you would have come to 3 large cauldrons. As you look towards these cauldrons, one of them would have lit up with fire. And that is where you probably would have awoken and hear all of Chaos' stories.
Okay, well then I guess I have questions about the area. Uh, what was the area made out of? What were the cauldrons made out of? How big were they? What color was the fire? I mean, I can fire off millions of questions.
You can fire them off. Just one at a time, please.
Okay, what was the surrounding area made out of?
From you'll glance around, you would think some type of dark and muddy, like dark and it's like a stone. It was like made out of stone, but it seemed to be like covered in like a thick layer of dust. So you wouldn't be able to tell which type of stone it would have been.
Okay, so it's old and dusty. Would I have any general feeling of where I would be?
No.
Okay, how big were the cauldrons?
Big enough for a medium-sized creature to lay down in comfortably.
Like lay down on the bottom or just lay down?
Just lay down in them.
Okay, what were the cauldrons made out of? If I'd be able to even tell that.
Again, they were covered in a thick layer of dust. However, when the one that lit up in fire, you would have been able to tell that it was made out of some type of ancient metal.
Okay, what color was the fire?
It was a normal colored fire.
Okay. In the brief moments before I got woken up, was the fire warm? Did the temperature change around it?
As you're in a dream, you wouldn't be able to tell. However, you would perceive it as being next to it is fine, but touching it would be like jumping in lava head first.
So it's like a cold fire type of situation.
Yes. It
Okay.
would you wouldn't be able to tell the true nature of this fire unless you saw it in person, not through a dream.
I mean, either in person or for an extended period, because as you were saying, the fire lit and then I got woken up.
Yes.
I was just wondering if that quick burst of fire, if it actually did it sort of ignite around in a ring, or is it just like a click of the fingers, just a burst of fire, it's all lit.
Burst of fire and one of the cauldrons would have lit up. There was 3 cauldrons.
Which cauldron?
It would have been the one. So if, let's say you're walking down and you came to these 3 cauldrons that are in a line, it would be the one on your left.
Okay. And there's formatting's not that good. Oh, okay, I remember that. I'll put that down there. Okay, so for now, that'll at least settle my questions there.
Lock it up. And Keishron and Yushu, you're fine. Nothing happened to you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just not special enough. You never answered. Is this a real dragon skull?
It would seem like it.
Oh, I want the horns and teeth.
They're way too big for you.
Just even the teeth?
The teeth would be as long as your arm. It's a
That's
big
not-
skull.
That's not for lack of trying.
Honestly, we could make it into a dagger or a sword then. That'd be nice.
You'll turn it into a dragon slaying weapon.
Yeah. Awesome.
Not ready to give you dragon related gear, just so you're aware.
Oh.
But you gave us a dragon skull.
How can we
Yeah.
not bigger, powerful materials to make weapons out of?
Well,
you
I
trust
can
me?
tell you this: it will turn to dust as soon as you leave this room.
You trust me with?
That's what the mending spell is for.
Yeah.
You got continuously cast mending.
It is a cantrip, is it not?
It is.
Yes.
However, the cast
However, it
time is
does-
about a minute.
Yeah. And it would already been blown to the wind within that minute.
All you need is like a part of it.
Does it actually take a minute to cast?
Yes.
Yeah, casting time 1 minute.
Oh. Okay, well that kind of makes that a bad one, but oh, still got its uses.
And
Yeah.
even if we repair the physical part of the dragon tooth, it won't have any of the magical components which we need it for.
No, I mean just a non-magical bone tooth. You like you make it into a dagger, just say it came out of a dragon. No one has to believe you or know what it actually did.
Fair.
I mean, if I was more into my sorcerer's origins, I'd say, you know what, I kind of want to make like a mortar and pestle out of it.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Mixing up like your own custom spell components and like a mortar and pestle made out of dragon bones.
And you can use whatever is the dust, what is left that disintegrates into dust as ingredient.
Yeah, dragon dust. Don't breathe this. If you've ever seen Willip Land.
Okay, so if we're going to continue down only the right route, then it will be.
I mean, this would be left, would it not?
It would.
I mean, there's only one way to go from both of these directions, and that's to this point. So, then in that case, would it be up here, which will
Not that it
lead into
matters.
the room anyway?
Is everyone just stacked, or what's going on there?
There we
It
go.
was-
Okay, so which direction are we going to be heading?
Wait.
Well,
I'm rolling investigation for the room. In case there's any traps. I want to get back into that habit. Shit.
You're fine. There's no traps.
yeah, Demon Game became so pissed with us that he stopped putting traps into the room.
I mean, to be fair, traps are annoying for both a player and a DM perspective.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to it in older versions where each roll will be the 5-foot square you're standing on.
Oh.
So we're heading off this way?
So
Yep.
unfortunately, it used to literally be roll for investigation, move, roll for investigation, move, roll for investigation.
I'm not that mean.
You sure?
Oh, let me just put 100 traps in. Give me a moment.
If I had to roll traps searching for every 5 foot, I would just not play a rogue. If I'm getting hit by a trap, I'm getting hit by a trap. I'm not dealing with that busy work, because that's all it
Yeah.
is.
Well, we have what, 3 rogues in this party?
No, I'm not a rogue.
I guess I can multi-class into rogue too if you bloody.
No, you're fine. I mean, like, we have Nash, Katron, Mushu.
Oh yeah. You do have 3 rogues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that evasion though.
Yeah.
Everyone's backing up bloody into me.
So it would be this way. Oh, I saw something in here.
Was it us?
I saw 2 figures. One here and one here.
Oh no.
Why is there a player called View?
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing that I use for chat.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
okay then.
That's so I don't have to worry about people seeing GM layer.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know if it was like some other random person that somehow managed to do something to get into the game.
No.
Would be
I-
Thought
running
I'd bring
it
it up instead of just saying silence. Like, huh, it actually is someone.
just gonna go in and do stealth.
You know what? Same. Watch me fail spectacularly. Oh, never mind. I actually did pretty well.
Is rolling a 1 on stealth worse than not rolling on stealth DM?
No.
Okay, then at that point I might as well try. I'm more than likely not going to succeed.
Would you get
But
two
if-
net 20s?
Oh god. If everyone else is going to, I mean,
Not
not the
bad.
worst.
Yeah.
I don't think a 10 can actually succeed on a stealth check, but that's not too
No,
bad.
you wouldn't be. Yo, Vagabonds VR, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello.
Woo!
Hello, hello. Sleep well, sleep well. Yes. Thank you for trusting your community with me. If you Vagabonds need to, or anyone that came in with a raid, or anyone in all needs to go and do self-care, please make sure you go and do self-care. I hope you had a lovely stream. Yes, hello, hello. Going to carry on with the topic. No, 10 would not succeed. 16 does, 19 does, so does 20.
Nice.
Yeah, because I think the bare minimum of stealth that I could even hope to succeed would be an 11.
So what do you do now?
I'm gonna follow Auric and Mushu's lead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at the back. That's basically the only thing I can do.
Wait, wait. This question has been bothering me for a while. Is Auric your given name or your family name?
How dare you talk to me?
So it's based on the Japanese and how it's reversed. So Royston would be his family name. Yurik would be his.
Given name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, but I just wanted to make sure. Because I could have been calling you by your family name for all I knew.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, that question was sort of on my mind. I was like, all right, everyone's going to call you Ulrich, so I guess I might as well just continue doing that.
I was the same.
Yeah.
It could have very have ended up into a situation with Fluffy.
Speaking of names,
Now the question is how we're going to deal with this situation. There are two enemies in this room.
Yes, I saw you doing that thing with your camera view,
Yeah.
going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, just to make sure that I haven't missed anyone. So with
let's bum rush them.
yeah, mine and Mushu's impeccable stealth. We can most likely just sidestep them. Hopefully.
If you guys can, then I can.
Oh, they're right next to each other.
And then here comes me to ruin the day. Thunk.
Is that a walking fortress I can hear?
To be fair, I probably am more metal than man.
Yeah. So
Primarily because I'm a halfling.
yeah. With mine and Mushu's stealth, we're gonna go and stick to the wall. Hang on, there we go. Had to do some maneuvering. And there we go.
I don't know how long I should be giving people if they're trying to move around in stealth.
Give us a few
And
minutes.
then jump in.
Well, because as a character, I'd know that I'm not the stealthiest, so I don't know if you're just getting into position for something or continuing on. Like the worst thing I could do is you're getting into position. Kathunk.
It didn't give me a chance to roll. It just.
Oh
Determines
well,
what
I'm
I'm
going first either way. I'm good.
Nope, I clicked the wrong button. I'm resetting
Yeah.
it.
That
I
was
was
a
gonna
nat
say,
20 on the initiative.
Yeah, I was gonna say my initiative didn't actually reset at that point.
So I have two buttons here, one that rolls all and one that rolls all NPCs.
Mushu got
I
nat
clicked
20 for
roll.
initiative. Okay.
I clicked roll all by accident.
Oh, so I'm the lowest. Great.
Best. Vagabonds, we are doing fantastic. How was your stream? I saw you were doing Dungeons and Dragons. I thought I would actually say this on stream instead of just in chat. Why before we go into combat? But now we can go into combat.
Oh wait, before we actually do, someone in Demon Stream hydrate him.
No.
Well, game's being paused, so it's up to you. You're last.
I can, can't I?
No. It's end stream.
Oh no, Mushu!
God damn it, Chaos.
That's a
That
target.
is still a hit. It's. I shouldn't. Yo, the tournament happened. Yo.
Nice.
Mm. Mm.
I should probably back up, shouldn't I?
Too late for that
Mushu
now.
with bonus action.
These guys aren't for free in
Dodge.
this dungeon.
Yeah.
It's everything else.
Then
Yeah, these guys are just free XP.
This is surprise attack round.
yes, it is. Attack with advantage.
Oh yeah, you missed our entire conversation about watermelon.
A
Yeah,
watermelon gemstone.
Yeah, we got
Water gem on
entirely got
melon stone.
derailed for like, what was that, 20, 30 minutes about a goddamn watermelon gemstone?
It's not a watermelon gemstone. It's a water gem melon stone.
Exactly.
Yes,
We've given it a unique name, and it's also a phone.
yeah. So they found a gem of dex, so it gives advantage to saving throws or skills one-time use. They licked it, touched it, smelt it, listened to it, and it all apparently smelt, touched, tasted like watermelon.
You can blame me for that one.
The DM had every chance to stop it, and he didn't. So the DM wanted it to taste like watermelon.
That is true.
We are merely the gameplay advisors.
I tend to look at Aura Kamusha and say, "You didn't give me a turn."
What? You weren't fast enough.
Yeah, Slowpoke. You're slower than the slowest moving character we got.
You know.
Loot.
Do you deserve loot? That is the question.
I was fast enough to roll it first, so yeah.
Fair.
Do you know what?
That's fair.
I mean, taken by that logic, I could always just roll investigation as soon as they die. It doesn't matter if I'm near them, I roll first. So you've got to be careful with that logic.
I wasn't fast enough to kill them, so I didn't deserve to kill them, but I was fast enough to loot.
And I'm
Just
thinking maybe
one, or
if
you're
you-
leading two?
I'll leave the other one to Ulrich.
I mean, I'd say, isn't it like Mushu's time to loot something? I don't think Mushu's looted anything.
Yeah, fair.
Mushu's
Even though they have a
leading?
I mean-
plus 0. Ah, 17. I'll take it.
I mean, it's not going to be, fair to us for Mushu to be like, you know what, you can't investigate any bodies, you can't get any loot, you just have what we give you. He's got to have some time
It
actually.
still
loot
goes
stuff.
to Yurik, because Yurik has to put it on. Actually, I can just put it straight onto Mushu's character if you want.
Hand
trying
it
to
to me, and I can switch between Mushu and stuff.
I'm trying to give Mushu like the time of his life.
Motherfucker, an electrum piece.
I just love how you hate it.
You think the electron paste tastes like a lemon?
Oh, it is so sour. If
You
I
just
remember
lick the
correctly, from last year, there's like 10 electrum pieces, and is there for like a specific purpose in this dungeon?
Not in this dungeon, in this world.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe, I'm not sure if our character would have known, it was like an age-old currency type of thing.
Years.
But I do like the idea of them tasting like lemon. You should lick it and implode.
You lick it and your face just shrinks in on itself, becomes like a little head on a giant body.
Except from it being a rectangle with its corners concaved in, it just looks like a lemon.
I mean, you've seen that Thauer meme, right?
Lemon.
No, I haven't actually.
It's where you lick a lemon and your face just entirely gets sucked inwards.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that, but that sounds interesting.
Yeah, and then there's like a take on that where it's like somebody talks to a Medusa and it's like, hey, do you taste what your snakes taste? And it's like, I don't know. Sure, lemon. Just the face in
I
cubes.
remember that meme. But imagine if it was a watermelon.
Chest.
Yes, we know watermelon is a different way of saying that.
Oh god, there somehow happens to be a perfect bloody link that I can show you what it is that's supposed to be. There you go. It's not even in comic form, it's in animated form.
Oh god.
There is a chest in the room.
So who wants to get the water gem melon stone? That's probably in that chest.
What a gem melonstone.
Well, I feel like you're the one gathering them up like some type of gauntlet stone, so...
You know what? I'd happily do that.
Can I have
If
a
I was
look
allowed
around
to.
the room to see if it's trapped?
Sure, roll perception. As far as what I can see, this room seems to be fine.
Perception just doesn't use only the eyes; it uses all the senses.
Plus
Technically,
I have-
As
perception
far
is
as your
eyes.
body is telling you, this room is fine.
If you want me to be technical, perception is eyes, yes. Everything else would be investigation.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Huh.
at least I believe so.
Yeah, because you're perceiving it.
Do you know
So
what I
if
just
you hear
realized?
something, you don't perceive it.
We should add a channel onto the Discord called Live Meme Status,
Oh,
where people
God.
in the chat can post up memes of what's currently happening on stream.
The description for perception is checks let you spot, hear, or otherwise detect the presence of something.
Thank you for the posture check. Alright, so what do? Do you touch this chest? This completely looking normal chest.
You want to
Well,
touch
that's
it,
not
Chaos?
worrying. Am I just the go-to for this sort of thing? Because if so,
Yes.
sure. Out the way.
Actually, you know what, Chaos? You're right. Perception is basically everything. Investigation is getting a closer look at it to determine stuff.
Yeah.
So, yes, you are right.
The way that I would describe it is like perception is looking at the room, investigation is looking at the scratch mark which is on it, on one of the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As you're opening the chest,
I am indeed.
so as you open this chest,
Ba-da-da-da.
Dum dum dum.
I'm
It does.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Mimic! Yes!
You're gonna take some damage here.
Oh!
Ooh.
As it reaches out and bites you nice and hard.
Why?
First mimic.
And it deals 16 damage.
Yep.
Wonderful.
I had the feeling that it would be a mimic because it's like, a room that is not trapped with a chest very obviously right.
And if you listen to my wording, a classic. Now the floor slab. Don't worry, I've already made pitfalls. But if you listen to my wording, I said the room is fine, not what's in the room, but the room is.
Yeah, but he only asked to check the room, so
If
But
you
that-
want us to get very technical and use up a lot of time, we can.
I'm joking. It felt so right to just specify the room.
Yeah,
this time.
I know that's typically why DMs use broad language like that, but that's going to devolve into, okay, I checked the left wall, I checked the right wall,
Oh,
I checked
God,
the
no.
floor, I checked the roof.
I
I'm
check
not-
this
I'm not going
tile.
that
I
technical.
check this tile.
I'm not
It's
going
like-
that technical.
tile.
Yeah, it's like you're going to start saying, oh, the room is fine. It's like, okay, now it's time to check everything inside the room. How's this dust pile look? What about the rubble?
What about the air? Is it toxic?
If it's obviously going to be some type of trap, and you just check the room, not like the singular object in the room, then yeah, I'm gonna specify. But if it's like a room full of objects, you just need to check room.
Yeah. It's fair.
Yeah, but your logic of I said the room was fine. It's like, okay, do we need to account for that?
No.
You
don't.
know how much of a pain I could be.
I know. That's why I'm trying to shut it down now.
I'm gonna shout out, Mimic! Mimic! Help!
We can see that.
Just wanted to make sure! I'm dying! I'm dying!
Yeah, how much health? Did that do over half your health?
Yes, it did. My maximum health is 31. It took me 16, and I only have 15 left. So yes, it did do over half.
Wow, you've got so much health.
How is 31 a lot? Or unless you're being sarcastic, in which case, sure.
I've only got
That-
31.
Yeah, that's. You both have 31.
Yeah, Mushi's on
Tank has
27.
32.
How much do you have?
I have 32, 1 point more. I was like, considering that I have like higher hit die level classes in my split, I thought I'd be a little bit more than 1 point above you.
I know, I've been rolling really
Oh.
well for hit points for level ups, which were nice.
I've just taken
I've
average,
just
I
gonna be-
believe.
I've just taken average.
Like rolling for hit points is nice, but when you roll for hit points, you constantly get like ones and twos. It kind of feels horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, both Monk and Cleric is 1d8 per level.
yeah.
So-
Normally the homebrew like table rule will be if you roll 1 for health, you re-roll it.
That's
Yeah.
why I
I like-
said
We
take
don't,
average.
we don't seem
Yeah.
to have an encounter on the combat tracker. So does this mean we can run away from the mimic?
No, we were talking.
Oh.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
How many 14s did I see just rolled in front of me?
A lot.
Look. Oh, the mimic's going last. Damn, son. Damn.
Your
Damn
surprise
right.
round is over. Now it's ours.
Time to whack away.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna-
I am going first.
Man, I should have done. I don't remember where the thing is from, but there was this scene where the people. Black Clover, that's it.
Yeah.
They open up a chest, and it's a mimic, and it has. In this chest, it's just organs with a beating
yeah.
heart.
Oh
yeah, I
yeah.
remember this episode. Yeah.
I should.
There's an 18
If you
hit.
really wanted to be mean, you'd have a perfectly
Yeah.
normal chest. You open it, you see a sack of coins, but the coins are mimics.
I was thinking of that, but it's like, nah, that's too much trouble.
Yes, I feel like that's a bit too mean to be like, oh yeah, all your coins are eaten because you got mimics in there now.
Yeah, the re-rolling ones for health is good. I usually say when you roll your dice, usually on my table, it's usually you take the average kind of thing for health, or the higher if you roll with dice.
I'm just
Yeah.
picturing that.
Because I
Yeah.
don't want my party to be limited in what they can do because of
Yeah, I mean,
health.
Yeah, I sort of do the same thing, like where basically everyone rolls for hell, but the average is the minimum you can get. That way, if you're lucky, you can get a bit of extra health as like a boon, but you can't be unlucky so much as to screw the character over.
Now
Yeah.
I feel like a jackass because because it's like, okay, roll for health. If you get a 1, re-roll it. You can't take average. It keeps like things balanced and more suspenseful.
Yeah, but the amount of times I've rolled a 2 for health is more than basically any other number. And
And
when you,
if
when you have a die 10 that you roll because you're a fighter, getting a 2 is just not really worth the risk, in my opinion.
Yeah, and by allowing you two guys to take average, I can give you some things that are a bit more hard hitting, but also not as strong.
I mean, I understand it for like lower player games, but with me, when most of my characters just power scale, I
Yeah,
have to
I know.
have something.
I know. I'm just saying my experiences, I find it better just giving at least advantage for health. And then if it's like, oh, you have like a 2 in like one of your stats, like, no, like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
with like a -4 or 5, whatever it is, then it's like,
Yeah.
Roll up the rest of your character, and we'll come back to it.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
if you have a negative in con, that doesn't affect the health applied to it because there's a minimum of 1 added.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I found out the unfortunate the hard way that it still does apply to the modifier, because my first character rolled such god awful stats. My highest was a +1, and I was told I could not re-roll. So my Constitution modifier had a -3 to it. So an average of 4 minus 3 is still 1.
Wow.
Oof. Anyway, do I hit? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then let's
Alright.
go in bonus action. Attack this. 12?
That's a hit.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Nezza's had really bad DMs. I use the stories he's told me to try and use that as like a basis on how to make sure it doesn't sound like a bad time.
Yeah, it's really hard to make an effort when your highest stat is a +1.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds
I'll
like
ra-
the character I first DM'd with you with.
Yes, that was my bard.
Oh my god, it was!
I
yeah,
believe
that
in
was
total
me
I had like...
DMing for the first time.
Oh no, that character was actually made before you took over DMing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure time.
I think I had a +1, 2 zeros, a -2, a -3.
Oh shit.
That is a miss.
Yeah. Then they gave you a potion that is like, hey, you can re-roll one of your stats. because goddamn.
Yeah. So when people roll up character sheets, I always tell them you have to send it to me before, because I'm going to make sure that you have what I consider the bare minimum to be playable in my campaigns.
And also I
Otherwise,
say,
it will be
just go
send the
with
character
it.
to. Otherwise, it's going to be send the character to a dungeon and just hope it dies, so you can just make another one.
Yeah. For me, it's like, you make a character and it's like, oh god, that's god-awful stats. I'm gonna make it the best character
Yeah,
ever.
to
Alright,
put the
Misha,
health
your
in
turn.
perspective, at level 20, that character would have 23 hit points.
the glass cannon. Oh my god.
With a +1 to hit, it's not even a glass cannon. It
It's
also had a
just-
-2 to spell DCs.
It's just a paperweight at that point.
You
Yeah,
know,
and
you
I
would
was
have had
outright
to
told no
spend-
re-rolling.
Yeah, you'll have to spend so much time just increasing your stat blocks from just the ability score improvement.
If I can even make it to level 4.
Yes, it's glass, no cannon, indeed. Misha, your turn.
Yeah. So they're gonna go up here, change it to this. Now attacking them with advantage because of flanking. Oh, double sevens!
Snake Eyes, almost.
I need just one more 7. Does that hit?
Why do you need one? Yeah, no, that's a miss.
Damn it.
Why do you need one more 7?
Triple sevens. Isn't that super lucky? I get a jackpot, baby.
Oh, well, go to the gold saucer.
Now,
That's 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much.
bonus action to dodge.
Rock it up.
End turn.
There's your character gets to do something.
Yeah, I know. Does it look like the weapons from my fellow party members are stuck to the mimic?
No. Ooh.
Because I know it does have an adhesive trait, but I don't know if it's active on this one or if it's chosen to use it.
So the adhesive trait. Okay. It is something that is needed. Apparently, it does have it. It's anything that touches it, a huge or small creature adheres to mimic is also grappled by its escape. which is a DC 13.
Yes, one of the previous teams I had also applied that to weapons if you hit the mimic with them.
I'm going to say if you roll really badly, yes. However, I'm not going to be that mean.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it
really
might
badly
be
like I did.
yeah. It only states a
you.
creature.
Yeah, yeah. It also only states a creature. Um, but yeah, like if you
Chaos
roll like
punched it, so.
no, he just
I didn't
couldn't
punch
tell.
it. I used a sword.
Oh, yeah, okay. fair enough.
But I'm going to say you didn't roll bad enough. Bad enough would be like 1, 2, 3.
I rolled a
Yeah,
5.
I was mainly asking because if I didn't see it, then I wouldn't worry about it. I'd just go in and attack because I wouldn't know about it. I'm
Yeah,
just
fair
asking
enough.
because I knew it was a thing. I didn't know if it actually happened because that'd give me like pause for concern. But because it hasn't, let's booming blade it. Actually, I need to target it first, don't I? Hold on. There we go. And now let's booming blade it.
That is going to be a miss.
Dang. Although it does say anything that touches it, and then a huge or smaller creature is adhered.
Yeah, so any huge or smaller creature is classified under grapple, which then has
Yeah,
to make
but how I read that is everything touches it gets stuck to it. Only
that
a huge or smaller can make an escape check.
that would probably be what it means. But again, I'm not
That's
going to do that.
that's kinda harsh in my opinion. It's like you
Yeah.
attack with a weapon and it's
Yeah.
gone.
I'll
What are you gonna do
probably
now?
rule it under like what most other things would rule it is that as long as you're carrying it or wielding it, it's not applied. But if it's on the ground, then yes.
I am going to say, yeah, I'm fine with that. However, if you do make a bad enough roll, I will say it also takes effect.
That's
Again,
fair.
that's only if it's like 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
I'd have no clue about it, so I've moved in, I've attacked, I've missed. It's the end of my turn.
Yes. Now then, Mimic's turn.
I'm gonna
Is it
die.
gonna continue munching on chaos?
You know what? Chaos did wake it up from a nice nap, so I'm gonna say yes.
It
It's
smells the
gonna
scent
go
of
rum
watermelon.
rum rum. Oh no! It's taking my arm.
It smells the watermelon.
Oh god. If it does take my arm,
That's
please.
funny.
If it does take my arm, please let it be the left one.
Uh,
It hit.
that's funny. I was just reading chat.
Yeah, so was I. It was great.
Yeah, kind of reminds
So
me of my
you
broly there.
take 6 points of damage chaos. Additionally, it used this ability. So this one would then take effect.
I mean, I think I had a character that rolled like 3 18s and 2 16s. I was like, you know
Ooh.
what, this would probably fit more as an NPC. Can I like re-roll and you can use these?
But
Because I do actually look forward to my character actually having an improvement for like ASI type stuff.
Do I turn on the grappled condition?
I'm going to get you to roll first.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gathering you're not just going to stand there and just let it wrap around you.
No, I am not.
It's grape flavored.
So then you would be able to wiggle your way out of it as it tries to grapple you.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle,
Bow, bow, bow.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then that would be the end of its turn.
Hey, it's my move.
Please don't die. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, 12.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Samush and I were literally one off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneak attack does go off.
Okay, doke.
And then bonus action to attack with advantage.
That is a hit.
Yep.
Okay.
This is a beefy boy.
Ah, this is a beefy boy.
It's a CR2.
Oh, no wonder level 2 parties absolutely hate it.
Short sword again. Fuck.
That's a hit.
Oh yeah. I finally managed. Yeah.
It's still damage. That is still good. It's still damage.
This is why I play spellcasters, okay?
Well,
So you could roll 2 ones instead of a 1.
It reminds me of the crap guy to I can't remember which one, but it's like who does more damage, the guy that keeps on doing the 1 damage or the guy that's doing nothing?
I'm both.
Pretty much.
You've hit more than me in this fight.
Mushu's turn.
will you be able to kill it before it kills chaos? That is the question.
Probably not.
Yeah, the reason I managed to hit
Oh,
more
there's
than you
so
is
much
I've
more
had 2
damage.
turns.
That is a hit.
You've had 1.
That's beside the another one.
Do you know what? You may be able to get close to death.
Close to death.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could be 100 points where you don't know.
Bonus action.
But yeah, close isn't a number.
Dodge.
And like, if it has over 1,000 HP, then 100 would still be considered low.
Yeah, that is true.
Indeed it would. Okay, let's... Boy, you know what? Screw it, I'm still doing it. I'm attacking.
Yeet.
Discard previous.
Oh, that's a good
That is a hit.
That's a lot better. I mean, it's a 4, that's average, I'll take it.
Oh, it's a 7, but yeah.
Well, 4 on dice.
So then, we come here once again.
You come here often? If I talk to DM enough, maybe the enemy will swap targets.
It is a hit.
Oh no.
Because it got a 18 on die. 8 points of damage.
Well, I'm still alive.
I should also mention it is acid damage as well.
Does that mean
Piercing and acid.
does that mean it's gonna continuous kind of damage?
No, I'm just saying no in case you had a resistance.
Only against poison and diseases.
Oh, I can see those pixels on the screen.
Do you want to know how much health I have left?
1.
1.
1.
One
H-
HP.
one HP is all it takes.
Okay,
And this
my
isn't even
move.
my fault this time.
You opened it.
You guys told me to.
And you opened it. You can say no.
That is a hit.
Please, please, please,
That
please,
killed it.
please. Yeah.
Surviving on 1 hit point.
See, it's the last hit point that matters.
As it dies, its body begins to transform,
Is it gonna be
covered in these weird symbols and magic runes and spell circles.
So there's going to be another Arcana check to take a look.
Nope.
I don't have any healing potions.
Because I feel like
As
I
it
should be
finishes
stepping away.
transforming. You guys can see that.
Now, do we think it's a recursive mimic?
I don't know what that is.
A mimic that's eaten another mimic?
No.
Breaking his head.
As it finishes transforming, the chest opens by itself.
Is there a new gemstone inside?
There is a few pieces of paper, as well as a potion.
I look at you guys and say, "Are you gonna make me pick them up again?"
Are there any scribblings on the pieces of paper?
Yes, I believe you actually want these ones.
Do we get one each?
No.
I'm
Well,
gonna
you
go
might
and grab the pieces of paper.
remember that book I gave you when you first entered this dungeon. Well, just the cover of said book.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
these are the
grabbing
pages
those.
for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I've
And
grabbing.
so you're aware, that potion looks very similar to a potion you've had before. Cough, cough, healing potion.
So I
Cough,
guess I
cough.
should.
Didn't put it in very last second so Chaos wouldn't die.
So I guess I should take it because I don't have one yet.
I pick up the potion and say, "Mind if I drink this, guys? I kinda need it."
No, I will throw a heal your way.
Thank you.
Mushi will do the same.
Well, throw a heal Chaos's way, or
Yeah, throw a heal chaos this way as well.
Thank
Level
you.
1 cure.
You do, but maybe I should cast heal my way as well.
you know you've got heals.
I heal you for 3.
I threw in one potion of healing into your inventory, Chaos.
Thank
mean,
you.
Since you
I
picked
have-
it up.
I have spells to use them.
Thank you. 4 plus 9, that's 13.
You can just click apply.
I can.
Yes. It
Huh.
sets it to, I believe it says minus on it. Which means -9 of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds my way as well.
We've not rolled well on any of these heals.
No, no, we have
I've
not.
noticed.
How do I click apply for this?
So,
You right click.
Like you do with damage.
Oh, right. I've just been adding it in my head. And with my calculator on my phone.
You know you can just go to your health and click +5, -5, enter.
No, I did not know that. The entire time I did not know that.
Mother, did you guys know that at least? Same
Yes.
with like currency and all that.
Currency,
You can do that with currency?
I mean, I'll admit I didn't know that with currency, but I often like to have it in a notepad, and I do my changes like that on the off chance I feel like getting something else.
Yeah.
Say like more drinks for like NPCs or for the party, and I
I
just modify it on the fly like that.
I just
Fair
do it in my
enough.
head and check it with the calculator.
It's
Oh, so it
7:05.
does.
Yeah, it's 7. Someone's been nommed on by a mimic. That's almost a good place to call it.
You can have 2 minutes to decide because that's how long my ad break goes for.
What are we deciding?
It's 7. It's the normal wrap-up time.
No. And we did just finish a fight, so
Yeah. Also,
I do have work
I'm free
tomorrow,
for the rest of the night, so I'm down to Fire Emblem.
I have work tomorrow, so I can't.
You going back to work? Oh my god.
Yeah, 2-week holidays finished.
Yeah, I don't go back to work until the 15th.
Oh my god, how much leave did you have?
I had a lot because I hardly take it.
Jealous.
Plus, I still have like so much more leave as well.
Give me some, Jesus Christ.
You know, you on your leave days just reminds me of my brother and his leave days, where his work's like, you know what, you have to use them. Use them now.
Yeah, that's basically what my work is.
So he just spent like 2 weeks at home because he was forced to use them.
Man, imagine if you had enough work leave to go on holiday for an entire year and work goes, yeah, we don't need you this year, just go on leave.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
I think that probably force you to use it if you got like a month or two, because that's a lot of time that you can technically take off of work.
Mm.
I mean, here's the thing. How my work does it is based on hours of work that you can then take as annual leave. And if you work a certain amount of time per over the course of a week, it only counts for those shifts and not the days that you don't work.
Ooh.
So I work for like 3 days of the week, and also if I take my annual leave over, of course, the entire week, it only takes away the hours from the 3 days I'm actually working, and I can't be called in for the entire week.
I mean, that's not too bad.
That isn't too
Uninterrupted
bad at
time.
all.
That's how mine works as well. Now, are we raiding someone?
Obviously.
Okay.
No, I can't say I'm surprised, but Chaos was the first one to use up a second level spell.
Dun. I
Honestly, considering how often I've nearly died, I'm surprising it took this long.
Ooh, Eyeball is doing Dungeons and Dragons.
Did you want to go and raid them?
Shit.
Might as
got
well.
I've got my
Eyeball
innate.
mistakes.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Sword Coat Adventures.
Yep.
I have
Oh.
innate cure wounds I could have used.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to use that.
I think I used it last time. I mean, it's always good to have a heal, like an emergency heal, because that doesn't take a spell slot. It's just I get a use of it, no spell slot used.
Mm.
I've started my raid.
Yep.
D&D. I have so many messages for D&D to send off. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was fun doing this again after our Christmas break for Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Vagabonds VR, for the raid. Thank you to everyone that lurked. I have been your DM today, Demon. Joined with again my fellow D&D enjoyers and players, Nez,
Yep, and there's the Munchkin.
Katron,
Hey, it's been a pleasure.
and the watermelon communicator holder.
Water
Chaos.
gem melon stone. Thank you very much. And all hail demon supremacy.
He's gonna get a garden glove and just stick all those stones on like the knuckles of it.
Shh.
The
We need to
fruit
know that.
of infinity.
Yeah, so I have watermelon. Now what else should I get? I need one for each stat.
What, watermelon's green?
Grape, blueberry,
Oh god, blueberry, please no.
I
raspberry,
hope
and
you
jam.
enjoy your time zones, everybody. We will see you next time, hopefully at 7:30 Central Australian Time, Saturday. Bye bye.